content is for entertainment purposes only. Opinions expressed by hosts or guests are their own and do not reflect the views of this channel, platform, or the Not For Human brand. Viewer discretion is advised.
What fucking time it is, man?
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot.
That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. Bitches in, couple lady friends, counting Benjamin. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. Bitches in, couple lady friends, counting Benjamin.
Doctor?
Couple lady friends counting Benjamin. Bitches in, couple lady friends counting Benjamin. Bitches in, couple lady friends counting Benjamin. Bitches in, couple lady friends counting Benjamin. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. Bitches in, couple lady friends counting Benjamin. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. That once again, sipping hand makes me keep it down. Bitches in, couple lady friends counting Benjamin.
Doctor?
Bitches in, couple lady friends counting Benjamin.
You know party is the weekend.
Couple lady.
Ain't got no motherfucking time. Party on the weekend.
Doctor?
Club going up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up. Nobody flipping packs now. I just did 3 in a row. Them shows is back to back to back now. Put the world on a sound. You know party in the weekend. Ain't got no motherfucking time. Party on the weekend.
Doctor?
Got the club going up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up. Nobody flipping packs now. I just did 3 in a row. Them shows is back to back to back now. Put the world on a sound. You know party in the weekend. Ain't got no motherfucking time. Party on the weekend. Tell Jello bring the sound. You know.
When I hear music, it makes me dance. You got the music, now here's your chance.
一那个肯穿面
in a tri-state. Buddy pass, bet I get him splashed till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, low gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the prize. What the fuck? I got hits, I got ducks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. It is turf, it crack it double back like a deluxe. I feel good, get the fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. I feel good, get the fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the prize. What the fuck? I got hits, I got ducks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. It is turf, it crack it double back like a deluxe. I feel good, get the fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. I feel good, get the fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh. Fuck out my thigh.
When I hear music,
What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? 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 I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? 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 I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? 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 I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? 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 I know I your present, diamonds on spaghetti. Come outside with that sauce spaghetti. Bad hoes in the telly. What the hell? I know I your present, diamonds.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Shut the fuck up, boy. Shut the fuck up.
He's throwing up gang sign. He's throwing up his gang sign. Whoa! Now they swerve. Whoa! Before you know it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa! Now they swerve. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa! Now they swerve.
Put duct tape over their mouth.
Put duct tape over their.
And the bandits, one of the most biggest bandits. Gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Whoa, whoa. Before you know it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Motherfucker, free man. Better die, motherfucker, man. You know? Come on, it's the cartel, niggas.
Doctor.
Yo, mic check. Let me know if you could hear me. Please put a 1 in the chat if you could hear me. Let me hide my energy drink because I told y'all I was going to stop. And my fault, no ski mask today. All my ski masks are in the laundry. The ski masks, them are in the laundry. We can't be wearing dirty ski masks and having breakouts up here and all of that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So the ski mask is washing, you know what I'm saying? So we have them fresh and ready for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the mic checkers. We got the lovely Lady Zyrax, my sister in the motherfucking house. We got the beautiful Barbs out of Canada in the house. We got Taylor Gang in the motherfucking building. What up? We got my Brody, the 18 letter Rakim in the motherfucking house. We got Tiff for Tat in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? Never taking no pictures. To Missy T. We got Watch Now in the building. And Big Giz on that bullshit. Appreciate y'all for joining us. Let me big everybody up from the start. And we got to big everybody up in the building thus far. And then I'm going to drop the link. And periodically, if we get enough people that request the JP track, we'll play that shit again. But it's going to be uploaded in members only tomorrow. And then the weekend is going to be in the general public type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, we got in the building early. We got What Now in the house. You know what I'm saying? We got D, the motherfucking degenerate killer in the building. We got Taylor Gang in the motherfucking house. We got What Now in the building. Big Gizmo, Barbs in the motherfucking house. We got Missy again in the motherfucking building. The 18 letter in the motherfucking building. We got that tether looking for wind chime, starting trouble early in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Zyrax in the motherfucking house. We also got, if you don't know now, you know, What Now was in the building. We even got motherfucking Juju, you know what I'm saying, aka Small Hat, you know what I'm saying, in the building. Who else we got in the house? I think that's everybody. We got Tiff in the motherfucking house. We got a whole lot of people in the building. We got Locked Up in the house. Shout out to you, Leon Lion. Big up to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Today I was working on that JP track. You know what I'm saying? And I miss production. I miss doing the production, but I've been trying to keep consistent with these lives. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people, sometimes people message me and be like, damn, you ain't going live. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here. I was going to take a nap, but it's hard to take a nap sometimes. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I hit the bed, a whole bunch of fucking thoughts be running through my mind, whole bunch of ideas. So I couldn't sleep. Instead, I got some energy drink. This is my sleep right here. But I promise I'm gonna do better. We're gonna ease off the energy drink. We chase the energy drink with spring water. You know what I'm saying? We make sure we got the spring water on deck, right? Today I want to ask, is equality a lie, right? But I was also watching this interview Cameron did with the Punisher, Diddy's Punisher. But not Diddy's Punisher, but the Punisher that's involved with Diddy and Cassie and etc. etc. So I want to play that interview, right? But it just been brought to my attention before we even get into that. It's just been brought to my attention that there's a zebra on the loose in Memphis. If you're from Memphis, look out. There's a pet zebra on the motherfucking loose. You know what I'm saying? There's a pet zebra on the loose. Watch out. Tonight we mightn't spend the whole night here because I want to check out this video. I think it's Illa on the whatever podcast. I was to review it one time, but then I see so much people reviewing it. I was like, I don't want to crowd the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like crowding this shit. You know what I mean? If I'm doing something and a bunch of people start copying, I'm going to do something different because I'm not trying to, I got to do something different. I don't want to be doing the shit what everybody do, right? Let me see. Let me post the link in the chat so I don't forget. We're gonna pin this and show to Big Dog barking. Ho, 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 ho. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself, large up yourself, and congratulations on the YouTube milestone. Big Dog barking. Ho, 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 ho. My dog is looking at me like I'm crazy. This nigga's like, nigga, you on crack? You smoke crack, don't you? But we got to big up Big Dog Barking. You know what I'm saying? For reaching the milestone. What milestone you got to, Big Dog? Where you got to? I forgot how much views you got. But Big Dog Barking is big barking on these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Barb said my dog is so cute. Be careful now. Be careful now. You know what I'm saying? You sung a little dog nappy, a little kidnapper, dog napper-ish right there. You know what I'm saying? The homie is at 350K. You know what I'm saying? 350K in this motherfucker. Big Dog Barking. Ho, 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 ho. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the homie on the milestone. Big you up on the milestone. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? All right. Let me see what else we got. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else we got. The Red Pill Ranger book is fire. I ain't gonna hold you. The Red Pill Ranger book is definitely fire. But me and some of the fellas gonna rock with Red Pill Ranger on the offline. And we're gonna do a pre-recorded, and then we're gonna show y'all the pre-recorded, and then the homies, we're gonna let y'all up so everybody could parlay. Let me see. I got the Brody already in the motherfucking studio. Let me let him to the stage. Let me see if he's ready. I think he's ready. I think he born ready. You know what I'm saying? Born ready, so you don't gotta get ready.
Police! 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 Help! Police!
We got Chaz in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? Another, you know what fucks with, you know what me and Chaz got in common? We mainly behind the scenes niggas. Is just that we in front of the scenes just so happen. But we mostly, you know what I'm saying? Cause we could chop it up and just be, the thing I like about the behind the scenes shit, you could chop it up whilst you're working and doing what you want to do. But when you're on the panel, it's hard to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
Did you see the JP song? Did you see the JP track? Damn.
Well, you just made a JP song?
Yeah, I gotta play that shit for you. I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
And shows her the Red Pill. Shows her to Red Pill. He said, "What up, Doc?" and "What up, Shaz?" in the house. True OG, right? True OG. Check this out. This is for you right here.
A gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Whoa, whoa. Before you know it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. And the bandits, one of the most biggest bandits.
Shout out to the presidential remix, nigga.
There, the president said now they swerving. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Somebody got murdered. Yeah, man. Shouts out to the president, man. The president runs the country and he raps. He working on his mixtape while running the country. We don't got no excuses. This
Look,
man is
while holding down a food cart, a food truck, and a single bound, nigga. Shout out to the president. Matter of fact, yeah,
right,
shout out
bro.
to the president.
The nigga represent a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, he's the people's president.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we working on the President album. Me, Chaz, and the fellas. We working on executive producing the President's album. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like the Chronic. It's not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like the Chronic. Have you waiting years and years? You know what I'm saying? We gonna drop it soon. You know what I mean?
It's not. Oh, Detox. No, Detox.
Was Detox?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did drop. Oh yeah,
Bro,
Detox. We was waiting for
you know what's
Detox.
crazy with Dre, bro? Dre only ever produced made only 2 albums for himself, bro. Think about it. Compton wasn't a real album. Compton was a compilation. So he made the Chronic and the Chronic 2001. That's it. And he's one of the greatest producers of all time.
He is. Who is the greatest producer / rapper though?
Oh, Yeezy, come on now.
Yeah, and people don't be wanting to say that because he's batshit crazy. He gotta be.
That nigga's a genius, bro. You can't take that from him. And that's why geniuses are normally out there, bro. Most geniuses are fucking out there. You know?
What's wrong with E Black? Why E Black throwing? Why it seem like you throwing shade, E Black? You know what I'm saying? He said
it don't seem like he throwing shade. That nigga throwing shade. And he'll tell you.
E Black, why you such a shady individual, my guy? God damn, bro. Nigga said crack rock 2025. You know what I'm saying? And best believe crack is still alive in 2025. It's just that crack is in competition with meth, but ain't none of them fucking with that Fetty, bro. I don't even think, bro. I don't. Do people choose to do that shit, bro, or do they get laced and then they get hooked? Like, how could you choose?
I don't think people choosing that, bro, because that shit have people like laying down, bro.
Bro, that shit kill more people. That shit kill a lot of people, bro. Deleted a lot of people. One of my partner, right? This man took half a perky, because remember now, them niggas adding it in the pills and a bunch of shit. This nigga took half a perky, drink some wine, and woke up 2 weeks later in the hospital. So he was in the hospital bed for 2 weeks. He didn't even know, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga we almost lost that nigga. Now he don't do shit no more. A lot of people who've been scared with that when they lace with the fentanyl, a lot of them cut what they doing. Cause it's hard to, bro, you can't tell with the pills because people buy the pill machine and make their own fucking pills. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dangerous game, bro.
Yeah, man. We got gangs. We lost Gangsta Boo to that shit, bro.
Gangsta Boo. Wait, that's how Gangsta Boo that was it fentanyl? I know she was an overdose. It was fentanyl. Damn. That's wild. Me and Gangsta Boo got the same birthday, bro. We born on the same day, but not the same day. She's older than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the first 3-6 album I listened to was Gangsta Boo. And then I went backwards and then started getting bro, I could always tell, like, I always remember shit when people put me on, bro. It was this Mexican cat that put me on the 3-6 Mafia, bro, back in the day. Like, we couldn't even you couldn't even buy the albums in the stores because they were banned, bro.
A lot of them people say when you play, and not just 3-6 because they represent a whole era of that horrorcore type rap type shit. It's just that to me they was the most main.
Bone Thugs,
Lord Infamous, Evil Pimp. I fuck with Evil Pimp. Evil Pimp is one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I'm subscribed to his. He be going live and shit because he a lot of them kind of fell off. So we could get Evil Pimp to come up on this channel because he ain't big like back in the days and shit. Let's let the homies to this.
Oh, go ahead.
Police!
Yeah, in the motherfucking house. Wagwan.
What's happening? What y'all talking about?
Right now we was talking about like me and this nigga ramble on about
production shit. I learned about the first album. And matter of fact, Mystic Styles, I don't remember if that was Tear the Club Up Thugs or was that Prophet Posse was Body Parts. That was their first album. Because the first Bone disc they was responding back to the Bone album. What was it? This was even before they what was it? Faces of Death. I think Mystic Style.
I learned about 3-6 Mafia and them by accident. No, I heard about 3-6 Mafia, but I got into Memphis music by accident because I think is when ASAP Rocky was beefing with Space Ghost. Was it Space Ghost? Who he was beefing with?
That was a minute ago,
Raider
bro.
Gang. Who was the leader of Raider Gang? Space Ghost something. But people were saying both of them niggas bit off of Memphis music. And I checked out Memphis music and I fell in love with the song, especially the drums and shit. You know what I mean? The drums with
they
the
were the
oldie
ones who
sample.
brought that shit is Memphis. That shit
That shit is before facts.
Everybody got that shit from that. Them hi-hats
the hi-hats they use in trap music. Memphis is the first people that I heard about starting.
That was 3-6 shit. But bro, that's first time I ever heard Prodigy, bro, I wanted to rap, nigga. First time I heard DJ Paul, I wanted to be a producer after that, bro. That's what bro, to this day, bro, that song Memphis, M.E.F., that Memphis song on that album, 6661, is one of the best productions I've ever heard, bro. Like even when they chop the sample, mafia, like bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Still, I went back and listened to it when we talked about it yesterday, and I was just like, damn, that shit still sounds so good, bro.
You know who, and we got to go back to Kanye because a lot of Kanye, when Kanye passed, bro, that is when he's gonna really get his flowers because he's doing too much while he's alive. But the dead could do no wrong. So when he passed, then people gonna give him his real flowers. Kanye, bro, is too official, bro. Think of this nigga songs like what was the shit he did with the Angel, the video? I think it's what was the song called?
Power.
Was it Power? Power was the first time I seen some AI type looking shit. Remember how that Power shit was?
The angels were moving and stuff.
Nigga,
it was motion.
Nigga.
Yeah, that shit was good. And even like what the sword stood for and stuff, how it was over his head and had that glow. It looked like the movie Sin City. It had like the eyes were like white, like the whites were like white, like they were glowing and stuff like that.
It reminded me of Sin City, and it reminded me of the other movie when it was Angel versus Demon. What's that movie name?
That's what it was called. You talking about with the one with Tom Hanks?
No, not with Tom Hanks.
Christopher Walken?
Nah, it's a movie about angels and demons, man. It was a popular movie.
Da Vinci Code, right?
No, it was actual angels and demons. Let me see if I can find it.
Wasn't with Christopher Walken? Because Christopher Walken has one where he was an angel that fell out of the thing and fell out of a favor with God.
This nigga said 8Ball and MJG are the kings of Memphis. I don't know about that shit.
He ain't lying, bro.
I don't know if they're the kings of, what was the best thing that come out of Memphis as far as music?
It's a lot, bro.
I gotta give it up to my favorite Memphis rapper is Dolph, bro.
Dolph.
Any Dolph. I could close my eye and pick a Dolph, and I could just drive to some Dolph. It don't matter what it is, bro.
That's a fact.
Bro. 8Ball and MJG was like the OG Cyrus of that shit, bro. They were like you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent that came out of Memphis, though. But think about it. Isn't the capital of music like Nashville or some shit? Is that the capital of country music, or
I don't know?
I think the country Hall of Fame is in Memphis, if I'm not mistaken.
Like I heard Nashville, 8Ball and MJG though. Those were like, okay. I'll give you the thing. Think about the equivalent of like the Ghetto Boys in Texas. MJG is, and 8Ball and MJG is what the Ghetto Boys would be like, comparable to the Ghetto Boys in Texas, but the Ghetto Boys of Memphis would be 8Ball and MJG.
So who would be it for would Outkast be it for Atlanta?
I would say Outkast. I would say Outkast.
I like Outkast as a group, but I didn't think they had a good balanced group dynamic. Like,
Yeah,
It was two different aesthetics that should have never been put together. In my opinion.
Yeah, to me it looked like them niggas is just homies. That's why they style don't complement each other that much. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at Andre 3000, he could literally be his own. He could literally be his own thing alone. But
yeah, he's like that talented, bro. He's one of them ones, bro. Matter of fact, I think he was the one who played the flute on Percocet. Molly Percocet. I think he was the actual flute that you hear. I think that was him. I think that was him.
Yeah, I think Big Boy was holding him back to a certain degree.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so. Because to be like my assessment of it, right, is because I don't think that, especially back in them days, right, Andre 3000's types of music and his type of ear for those type of days would have got him anywhere. Like if it wasn't for Big Boy, I don't think we would have had an Andre 3000. Honestly,
I see you saying people was it because Big Boy is more relatable type shit.
I think
exactly.
Big Boy was the hood nigga that brought Andre 3000 that into like, okay, he's cool. He like if he was like a street nigga that brought in like another nigga that was just like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this the homie, and you know what I'm saying? He's like more the nerd type. Because he's so, bro, have you ever listened to A Day in the Life of Benjamin or Andre or Benjamin Andre or whatever it is? Y'all never heard that? No. Nigga, y'all need to go back and listen to that. That was on his remember when they did the album, the two separate albums, but they were together on the same CD?
What was it? Speak About Love Below. Was it that shit?
The one with "I Like the Way You Move," I think. It was that
Wasn't
song.
it like I forgot what it's. I know what you're talking about. Though. I remember the song.
Oh yeah, when it was separate. When it was Big Boy did one album and Andre did one album.
Right. That song, "A Day in the Life," bro. That freestyle is so hard. And then at the end, he was like, "Yeah, and that's all I got so far. That's all I. That's all I." But bro, he breaks down the whole thing with him and Erykah Badu, and bro, that shit is so fire, bro.
You know who had a fire era in New York?
50.
Motherfucking Dipset, right?
Oh yeah.
But when I heard that Dipset versus Locks versus, I was like, God damn, niggas.
Okay, now going into it, nigga, don't keep it real. Nobody thought the Locks was nasty like that. I mean,
I thought Jada Kiss. I'm always a big Jada fan. I ain't gonna hold you hands down. Anything Jada. I never heard a whack Jada Kiss verse. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew. But when I didn't know they had so much songs that people like fuck with.
Bro, they had a lot of shit because like me and my homeboy was talking about it, and then I had to go back and look at some the mixtapes, bro. Them D Block mixtapes, nigga. That was a time.
They had a good time span. But it's just that Dipset shit was compressed and heavy at that time when they was popping and shit.
Yo, Dipset was a movement, but you got to remember D Block was a movement too, my nigga. That was like the whole Rough Rider, like kind of
right.
Rough Rider. D Block is like now the J Hood. Y'all niggas even remember J Hood?
Oh yeah,
bro. I that was one of the careers that like, bro, I wish would have did something. Just like the nigga Drag On. I wish that nigga would have did something after Rough Riders, bro.
Speaking of Cameron, they're trying to get this man canceled from they're trying to get the podcast canceled because he said some crazy shit, right? And I ain't gonna hold you. I like the chemistry between him and Maze though. You could tell that they're real homies. They got real.
They've been homies since they used to play. There's a video on YouTube circulating when they was in high school. They used to ball together.
Yeah. Right now they're trying to cancel him because he did an interview with Diddy's Punisher. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's Punisher.
I just watched this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What the hell does that even mean?
Because he said some crazy shit about Cassie, you know what I'm saying? And you know, women are in an uproar, you know what I'm saying? They want his head on a swivel, you know what I'm saying?
Cameron's like, the camera have too many lies like 50, bro. You can't really I don't think you can really cancel Cameron like that.
You know this thing, people like Cameron, I fuck with Cameron image because he don't gotta be a perfect person, and he always been a nigga that said fucked up shit. So you can't. What do you expect? You know what I mean? Shit.
Hey, Cameron is a funny ass nigga, bro. Pause. Like Cameron is a funny nigga. He always been a funny dude, bro. Even
Bro,
when
the nigga bars be funny. The nigga said my girlfriend's girlfriend. Ooh, they don't like me. See me with a chick. They like, ooh, that ain't wifey. Looking at my shoes. Ooh, these ain't Nikes. You ain't gotta ask. Ooh, them things pricey. The nigga said he snapped the shit out of your mama, slapped the shit out of your neighbor, slapped the shit out of your pregnant baby mama if she in labor. Nigga, who said shit like that?
Bro, hey, what about, you don't remember when he was he on 60 Minutes or was he on America's Most Wanted? When they asked the nigga,
CNN.
what, huh?
It was CNN. I think you're talking about CNN.
When they asked the nigga, what would he do? Would he snitch on a serial killer if the serial killer lived next door? And the nigga said that he would just move out. Bro, that's some crazy shit, bro. Oh, was it a serial killer or was it a PE30?
It's a PDF.
Yeah,
something like that. Something heinous, something
he was
crazy.
like, yeah, he just moved.
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull that clip up. You know what? Let me play this in the meantime. Fuck it.
Cameron is getting a lot of backlash for an interview he did with a man that Diddy paid to be involved in a rendezvous with him and Cassie.
I see
this nigga said to be involved in a rendezvous. This nigga is really what you call it, media trained. You know what I'm saying? Because we would have said some fuck shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Flacco ain't no damn media trained.
He media trained, but he trying to keep it professional. Because this is what he said.
He said already messy. That's why he trying to. Like, hey, it's not me. I'm not the one saying. I'm just presenting the news, nigga.
The nigga called the freak off a rendezvous. This is crazy.
For an interview he did with a man that Diddy paid to be involved in a rendezvous with him and Cassie.
I seen also in the transcripts that you would say that it was just a scene in the beginning. Nothing, no intercourse. How long until you had actual intercourse? What was happening in the first few sessions when it wasn't any intercourse?
No, it was only the first session where it wasn't intercourse.
Okay, so 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time. And it was offered, yo, but I was so bugged out. Like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is a married couple and they want to do some voyeur scene. Mm-hmm. So we did the set up on the couches, the baby all rubbed down or whatever. And then at some point.
Wait, what is this thing about his baby all, man?
Wait, whoa.
What is this? What is this Diddy upset? Look, the first time I thought the baby all thing was a joke. But this baby all, why is it so specific? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Puff jumped up. I didn't know it was him. He left the room. She left the room to talk to him. And she came back like, yo, that was perfect. We happy. We good. And then she said to me, yo, do you want to finish? Meaning, I guess, do I want to bust a, you know what I'm saying? And my first example, I'm trying to be professional. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, if y'all good, I'm good. This ain't about me. And I just left, but she did say, all right, well, when we get back in town, we want to hit you again. Is it okay? I'm like, yeah, I just got $2K to rub down like a super bad chick. So I'm not.
Oh, he got $2K. Hey, man. Would y'all sign up for this for $2K? You said hell yeah. Would you do it with a Would you do it with a diddler in the room? Holding a bottle of baby oil. Take that. I told you that we won't stop. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
This nigga Gas Mask said no.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cappery. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
What'd you say? What say you, Keon? You was just a hurry to answer just now when you thought it was just Cassie. You know what I'm saying? No,
yeah, with Diddy in the background, man, for only 2,000. I don't know, because it's like you never know.
Nigga, you do that shit for free, nigga. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Of course, I'm down if you want to hit me back.
Get my
But
ass
it was
kicked.
offered to me the first time, and I actually
Yeah, it shouldn't be, as a man, it shouldn't have a price on that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got a price, you already gone wrong. You know what I'm saying? It means you thought about it before.
So,
you know what I mean?
wait. So did they do anything, or did he just rub her down?
Nah,
Oh, they did things. Man, they met up more than like 10 times, bro, or more.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah,
said
this
the
is
first
person,
session.
right?
Yeah, the first session was non-sexual, or I think it didn't have no.
Oh, I guess they were trying to feel him out. Pause.
Yeah, like interviewing and shit. Yeah,
They're trying to feel it out. Pause.
it's the worst interview.
and is it okay? I'm like, yeah. I
Bro,
just got
there is no
okay to
part
rub-
of this interview that could be like, what part of this interview is going to be good, bro? Like, nigga, there's no part of this shit bro. Like, come on, my nigga. This is going left. This and then this shouldn't have been some shit that this should have been a pre-recorded, nigga.
Right. Cameron interviewing this nigga, I don't know what people expect, bro. I don't know what people expect.
This ain't about me, and I just left, you know. But she did say, all right, well, when we get back in town, we want to hit you again. Is it okay? I'm like, yeah, I just got $2K to rub down like a super bad chick. So I'm not, of course I'm down if you want to hit me back. But it was offered to me the first time, and I actually turned it down, yo. Trying to be on some professional.
Was baby oil mandatory?
Mandatory, yo.
Yeah, he got a baby oil. That's just mandatory.
I don't know what people were
saying.
expecting.
It was mandatory.
Yeah, what's up with this shit?
Wait. I'm my bad. I'm looking at something real quick. But what's mandatory?
Baby Cameron asked him if baby was mandatory. Check it out.
I mean, I actually turned it down, yo. Trying to be on some professional.
Right. Was baby oil mandatory?
Mandatory, yo.
Yeah, he got a baby oil. That's just mandatory.
I don't know what people were expecting exactly from Cameron. Were they expecting?
And I don't know what people expecting from Cameron, knowing his relationship with Diddy is not good at all. At all.
Hey, y'all think Johnson & Johnson saw a spike in sales for the baby oil shit? I would love to be in their 10K report looking to see like where, like how in the last couple of years, how much sales have gone up for baby oil and shit, bro.
Yeah, this is free promo.
They should be the free spot. You know what would have been ironic? If Johnson & Johnson would have been the sponsor of the show, that shit would have been funny, bro. That shit would have been funny, bro.
I think Johnson & Johnson trying to keep it low key because the other accusations that the diddler got, they probably like, let me chill, let me not, you know what I mean? But the diddler helped them make a lot of bread though. I would only imagine that they stock went up, you know what I mean?
I wonder if he got a check cut, you know what I'm saying?
You think Johnson & Johnson putting money on his books?
Bro, I don't know if they put money on the books, but I wonder if he just ordered directly from them, manufacturer, you know what I'm saying?
He probably did.
I wonder that would make sense because, like, nigga, they said they had. I don't remember how much they seized. Hey, Key, this conversation looked like it's uncomfortable for you. Or you keep turning your head.
For me? Nah.
You good, dog?
Yeah, okay.
Wait,
but I wondered if, like, you know what I'm saying? He just ordered directly from them because ain't no way, boy. Can you imagine you like an assistant, my nigga? You go to Walmart, my nigga, and you just do like this in the cart. Like you just doing like this on the shelf in the cart. Nigga.
That's some diabolical shit, man. Let's see where this shit go. I want to know why they want to cancel Cameron.
In a Barbara Walters-esque interview where essentially like Cassie is being exalted up as the victim and they're having like sympathy and a prayer for Cassie after 30 seconds of talking about what she endured. Yo, Cameron makes content for the average street dude, bro. Cameron says and think like the average street dude, bro. So Cameron is going to ask the questions that the barbershop is wondering. And almost immediately, bro, Cameron got to the nonsense, bro.
Do you consider Puff a cuckold?
Yeah, I mean, the whole time, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It's because you keep using the word voyeur. This is cuckold activity.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, we're going to step it up to cuckold.
Yeah. So I'm saying voyeur because that's what she said to me.
Right.
Like when I came in.
You know why? Because they down. You know why? Because voyeur don't seem as bad as cuckold. So they downplay it with the yo, I'm just a voyeur. Nah, you was official cuckold, nigga. Because voyeur, I mean, you watching anybody, not your girl. Cuckold is when your girl is in play. You know what I'm saying?
So wait,
this is not something you would
I
hear.
ain't gonna lie. This is kind of a diabolical conversation that Cam is having right now.
So this nigga don't like the nigga already. So he going, man, this is crazy work, bro.
Yeah, he adding his seasoning because he interviewed the Punisher. Show so the Nightish OG Night in the building. This is crazy.
Crazy.
Believe that Diddy and Cassie was trying to mask up what it really was. Diddy coming from the urban environment, Diddy being a mogul in hip hop, Diddy having to run around hip hop with acting super masculine. Both parents coming from the hood, both parents was really treacherous. Diddy being around gangsters his entire life, he probably didn't want to come to the realization that he's the poster child for that. Because when it comes to cuckold, a lot of people assign those attributes to white men. Very seldom do you see somebody like Diddy, somebody like him being that. Now, I don't know if it's Diddy just smashed 1,000 women and automatically began to, crave certain things.
I don't know about that shit, man.
I was just sitting there thinking too, like, man, how the hell do you know that? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really see cuckolds like that, let alone being like it's a white person or a black person. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. You think he's a cock?
Take that.
He might be on some cock shit. Let's let somebody who might be able to answer this.
Shit, I see what you did there.
Police! Police! Police!
Let's let OG Nightish to the stage. West Coast, the West is back. What's up, Night?
West in the building. I thought he had some kind of relationship with the man because he's from Harlem.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, bro. Hey, you not from Harlem, are you? You're not a Harlem Night, are you?
No, Night is from the West Coast. Yeah.
No, I'm just the Night. But I got a question for you though. Would you consider it cuckoldry or cuckoldry or whatever? The fact that, but they not married though. Don't you got to be married? Does that got to be one of the qualifications?
Hell no.
No.
All I gotta do is be your woman. And you want to sit somewhere with your Lucha Libre mask in a chair and, like he doing whatever right here. You over there in the chair, real close, breathing crazy. I don't know what you doing with your hands.
You know what would be diabolical though? If in court, that was part of the evidence exhibit was the mask.
The mask.
You don't know. Maybe like Witch Doctor, you just drop ski.
Yeah. But what do you think? What do you think a cuckold even gets from that shit? Because you just watching. Like, what do you gain? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all had to guess, what y'all would have think that they gained from that shit?
Well, when we listen to people that say this kind of stuff, the Punisher can do things to your woman you never was able to make her do. Make her make sounds and squirm and run away from it and everything.
So how would that turn you on versus making you feel inadequate?
It make me want to get rid of them because I would be offended.
This is what I'm saying. Most niggas that should make you feel offended type shit, or at worst inadequate. But why? What he getting out of that shit, or is it he getting out of that shit that he's controlling the man that could do that to his woman? You know what I mean?
Well, based on what the Punisher said, he thought that at some point Puffy's gonna tag Cassie out.
Yeah, they get a satisfaction because they can't do it. Like it's just a simple fact. Like they just can't do it. So they beat their meat to men that can't do it. I don't know. I think it's kind of gay personally. It's like you kind of seeing yourself in this guy.
Did you listen to the interview with Cameron?
Now we better play. You know what? We probably should check the action.
He himself said he really couldn't get what he wanted to get done because he thought at some point Puffy was gonna come over there and tap her on the shoulder and tell her to move out the way.
Yeah.
So he was literally one eye on Cassie, one eye. That's crazy.
Because they said TD Jakes was a power bottom.
Oh man.
You don't know what Puffy is.
How the fuck can you be a power bottom? You're already a bottom. How you a power? Oh man, goddamn.
Yeah, I don't understand it. You know what, though? Nightish, you made me want to now watch Poetic Flacco talk about it. and pull up the actual interview. I think that'd be better. You watch the whole interview, Night?
When he started talking about Puffy wanting to tag himself in, that's when I stopped watching it.
It's like, a man got his limits, bro. I don't know, bro.
I understand. Well, then Cassie has some good vagina. I was okay with that part, and he said he couldn't really get into it because Puffy kept like moving around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the women mad about because he asked if the pussy was good.
yeah. That's the part. I know that's the part that got them.
Hey, listen, bro. If I pop down for a moment and like come back in like 10 minutes, y'all gonna have to forgive me, bro, because that shit might start going in this weird way. I don't want to hear none of that weird shit, bro.
Oh, now we're gonna pull the plug if it start getting too weird. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I want to watch the full interview, but it's a whole long.
That's the luchador,
man. Motherfucker,
bro. It's
huh?
And it's bedazzled.
Yeah, it looked kind of pink. It looked pink, and it looked like it got like some flashing rhinestones and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we got a full screen list of Chaz to see. Look,
that's some banditry.
Yeah, it's some banditry, no, but it's like
we might have to get this here, Doc. We might have to put this in one of the clips or something.
You know,
Cameron with the mask on and shit.
We gotta get him saying some wild shit.
Yeah.
But this one is not a full interview. It looked like somebody cut a piece of it. So it's like
this dude right here, he always do that.
Let's see what's going on.
The show called is Talk with Flea, if you want to look it up.
Now I know that I'm subscribed to the Talk with Flea podcast, right? But that shit is an hour long. We not
you might unsubscribe from it after this interview.
Oh fuck.
Hey, let's just speculate as much as we can and just watch us a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's not like.
Nah, we gotta judge. We can't. This one is not you listening. You doing?
Yeah. We listen and we judging.
Oh, nigga, we judge all the time. Fuck that. We don't judge. No, we judging, nigga. But I think Cameron got his get back on this shit. I think that's what this is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
And
bro.
you know he had a sponsor for this show.
No, don't tell me Johnson & Johnson, my nigga.
No, that drink he drank on the other show. It's like a libido thing.
Pink horsepower.
Or the pink shit, yeah.
That's what the shirt is.
It's like the blue chew, but it's the pink chew.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a weird case with Cameron here soon, like one of them sexual allegations, man, because he be around too much sexual shit, bro.
He has some wild stories, bro. He has some wild stories. So I don't know who we think is next. Who we think the clip? Do we think, bro? I think it's gonna be like a bit, bro. Nobody leaves unscathed, bro.
I don't think Jay-Z going down though. People was rumoring Jay-Z.
Nah, Jay-Z.
I don't know if Jay-Z or Snoop going down. They got a lot of connection, and Snoop kind of keep his hands a little clean for the most.
Yeah, I don't think Snoop even get because Snoop married, so it's like I don't even think he'd be going through that type of shit.
I don't think Snoop is kicking it with Diddy like that. You know what I'm saying?
No. But he do be kicking it with Selena Powell.
Oh, Snoop?
Yeah.
Damn, that chick is
that's his side chick.
Selena? Nah, bro.
You got videos of Snoop laying on the bed,
bro.
That is diabolical. Let's let the big dog to the motherfucking sting. Police! Big dog barking in the motherfucking building. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
What say you about this whole situation, man?
Like I said in the chat, man, was Cassie's girlfriend was Cassie his hoe?
You saying Cassie was his hoe?
Which one was she? Was she his girlfriend or was she his hoe?
I think both. Most niggas of this stature, if they married to a chick, she is hoe and his girlfriend. Meaning she is hoe, but other niggas can't fuck around with him because I'm a big guy, you know. I'm a big deal, so I can't have any niggas saying they gain points off of me from fucking with my hoe. So a lot of them niggas make sure that the hoe is not fucking with a lot of people. You know what I mean? So
I think she was a bottom bitch because she used to get other women.
Yeah, I'm like Nidish on that one.
Yeah.
I think she was his bottom bitch.
Yeah, I think she's because remember, no, he's not an actual P as he making money off her. He making money through other shit. So it's kind of like his girlfriend, because why would he try to light up Kid Cudi car and shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
And that,
His
hey, and
girlfriend
look,
and his hoe.
by the way, that wasn't the first incident. The first incident, they held that nigga out the window like Big Red.
Damn. I heard Diddy violate niggas though. I heard he done throw piss on Drake. I heard Diddy just be
I saw a video of Drake coming. They didn't show what was inside, but they showed the nigga coming outside like throwing a bunch of money on the ground, mad as fuck. This was years ago.
Partner that pissed on Drake. Diddy
who?
Say again, Mike?
T.I. partner is the one who pissed on Drake. Diddy punched him for that song.
Okay. I could have swore Diddy threw the piss on him from like a bottle or some shit, you know.
Wait, why would they have like, you know what? I don't even fucking care, bro.
Yeah, bro. This, you know what I'm saying? This is weirdo shit that's above our tax bracket. This rich weirdo shit. What up, B-Love?
Straight off the Diddy trial, the Punisher. My man Sheree, I didn't even know this was from Harlem. He's going to be doing an interview with me. Look, we know a lot of shit been going on with the Diddy trial, man. Baby oil, Astroglide, cars been blowing up, people's doors been kicked in, witnesses being threatened.
The fucking thing is bedazzling for real.
I told you it was bedazzled.
This nigga, bro. This shit is rhinestoned up. As a matter of fact, this shit don't even look like rhinestone. It low-key look like diamonds, bro.
Yeah.
It's retarded. That's what
it's
it looks
Swarovski
like.
crystals.
Yeah, or crystals, because rhinestone is not shining like this. Look at this shit when I hit play. Rhinestone ain't like dancing like this.
Let's get
Look
right
when
into
he
the
move.
interview. He's live here
You
with
see
me
when
right
he
now.
move, this what I'm thinking is diamonds, because diamonds really dance with the light. Because remember how the diamonds cut is not perfect like some rhinestone plastic shit. So it's gonna have it. It's gonna have it.
It might have the Swarovski crystals on there though.
That's what it is. Swarovski crystals.
What is that?
That's what they be. That's what what's her name? Paris Hilton used to bedazzle. You know when they used to have them pimp cups?
Yeah.
That's the kind of crystals they put around it. Swarovski crystals.
Yeah, they like expensive, like low key. But I don't think this nigga gonna be spending money on diamonds on the bitch. He'll put Swarovskis on them shits, but not.
Yeah, that's Swarovski crystals. Yeah.
So wait a minute, them because I never had a pair, but them new jeans that they be having that be shiny as fuck. That's what they put it on that shit.
Yeah, they put the Swarovski
Nikes too. You see those Nikes that sparkle up that look like diamonds on them? Those Swarovski crystals.
Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go into the clip, and y'all could chime in at any time, right?
Been going on with the Diddy trial, man. Baby oil, Astroglide, cars been blowing up, people's doors been kicked in, witnesses being threatened. But there's been a lot of talk about the male sex workers that have been hired. They call the Punisher, yeah. Let's get right into the interview. He's live here with me right now. How did the first time Puff and Cassie get in contact with you?
Yo, they called up like they was just hiring a regular party. Cassie hit me directly, said her name was Janet, and said it was her birthday. So her husband said she could hire a dancer. So I just booked it like a regular party. At the time, it was like $200. I gave her a quote. She said she was going to be there with some friends. They gave me an address and the time to show up. And I'm thinking I'm showing up to do a party, just a regular little striptease for a birthday girl.
But like, that's great. How do they find you? Like, is it ads, internet? Like, how do they even track somebody like you down?
Oh yeah, yo, all my marketing and stuff in my business is like SEO, so Google searches. So if you go online in the New York City area and you put in male strippers for hire or whatever, my website's gonna come up. So they just clicked on the website and called the number, and I just happened to pick up the phone. I don't think they were looking for me specifically.
Right.
I just picked up the phone.
Got you. Where did these? Well, let's say the first time. Where did these events usually happen at? Puff's house, Cassie's house, hotel. Like, where did these events happen at?
I was all super high-end hotels.
Gotcha.
So I remember it was the Trump Tower, Essex House, the London Hotel, the Gramercy Hotel. It was another hotel, Central Park West. I don't know. I don't remember the name, but they were all along the lines of super high-end, super suites. One of the suites, man, in the London Hotel. It was so crazy when I got out of it. I Googled it, and the joint was like $30K a night, yo.
Wow.
I never seen nothing like this in my life, man. The hotel.
Damn, a hotel that's 30 who? 30K a night, nigga? No way.
It just looked like a whole fucking house. It looks like a whole fucking, the whole thing from side to side looked like you walking through a fucking house.
Nigga, I best be making money off of that shit. 30K a night, nigga. I best be throwing out. I'm not spending that much bread unless I'm making some money, bro.
Well, there's crazy hotels like that in Vegas. There's crazy hotels like that in Dubai. All types of shit.
It gotta be furnished. It gotta be well decked out.
Butler and all types of shit.
Okay.
Hotel room looked like, you know that scene in the Titanic when they walk in that ballroom and the stairway well comes down? Right. Like the hotel room was crazy, man.
How often did they call you or book you?
Like I said in my I can't remember the exact amount of time, so I estimated between 8 and 12 times. But it would be like every few months. But it would be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like I would come Friday night, then they would come back Saturday night, then come back Sunday, and then I might not be called for 3-4 months, and then they just pop up. So at the time, I thought they lived out of town. You know, they would. She would call me from a Cali number, so I assumed they were out of state. And she basically said, "Yo, can I hit you when we're in town?" Right. It would be multiple nights in a row, but months in between.
Right. And if some of these questions that I asked you may seem repeated because you've been asked these same questions, I just want, we have a different audience from with the interviews you've done, and some people may not know the trial or what's happening. So some of these questions I don't want to seem like it's redundant.
Cameron set in the ground so he could be messy. Pay attention.
Exactly.
Hey, man. If you answered them 100 times this week. So
I
was reading that in the beginning, you didn't even know what was going on, that it was even Puff was participating. Could you explain your first time going to one of these events?
Yeah, so I really believed they were a married couple. Like when I got there, I didn't recognize Cassie.
Right.
Like I saw her face, she looked familiar, but honestly, when I saw her, I thought she was Megan Good.
Right.
Like if I was gonna pin, I was like, yo, I think this is Megan Good. But then when I looked on the Google, Megan Good was much thicker. So I couldn't really figure it out. So, and then when she said her husband, when Puff walks out, to finally, do his voyeur thing and see what's going on.
So hold on real quick. It didn't start with Puff in the room.
Never started with him in the room.
Okay.
It would only be me and her. And she said at some point her husband's going to walk in and I'm not supposed to acknowledge him, look at him, act like he's not even in the room.
Right.
So we'll be like on the couch, let's say on one end of the room, and then like on the far end of the room, it'll be like a table with a chair. And eventually he'll come in the room and like sit in the area across the room, like watching, and we're supposed to act like he's not there.
How often?
Hey, wait.
How long
let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
Do you think, like, and be honest, do you think that Cassie baited him to do this, or not baited him? What's the right word?
That's the right one.
Him to do this.
That's the right one.
Baited Buddy or baited Puffy?
Puffy, like basically
Hell
baited
no.
Puffy.
No, that's his idea. Hell no. That's his
did
idea.
you see the interview with Dapper Dan?
No.
Dapper Dan said that Puffy family been into this kind of like freaky stuff since like the 60s and 50s.
When you say his family, like
his father's a gangster, his mother. It's an interview with Dapper Dan saying that Puffy was groomed as a child before he even got over there to Andre Harrell and Clyde Davis and all this stuff. He was already groomed to do this stuff. That's how
somebody drop it. Cause somebody drop it in the private. We could pull that shit up right after this. I gotta see that shit. Go ahead. Who? I think that was Keon. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, because the only reason why I asked that, because he talking about they used to do this every other month. They did it one time, I guess the first interaction was for her birthday. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't think like something for my birthday is something that I'm trying to fulfill for Diddy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking like, if it's my birthday, I'm asking it for myself. You know what I mean?
Because I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I've been approached with some strange shit before, and I'm talking about being on some regular dating site shit, and a woman hit you up, but that woman, she hitting you up because you're gonna be more comfortable chopping it up with a woman, but her man trying to watch you pipe her down. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, his power is he think he's controlling the situation, you and her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like she could go and fuck off on him. But the thing in his brain, he got the power because it happening in a controlled environment. That's his woman type shit. He, like, you know what I mean? So like, I don't think she turned Diddy out. I think Diddy turned her out. It's just that Diddy can't go and reach out to the nigga. He gotta send her. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga guard is down. He think he coming to fuck with a chick.
I think freaks attract freaks. She was already into this, and it's not just her. She got a whole friend group of freaky chicks because it says her, Lauren London, and a whole bunch of other ones. They already freaks.
You saying it could be her idea to get this dude?
What I'm saying is that Puffy was groomed when he was a child. She was groomed also. He didn't turn her into something. She already was it.
I see what you're saying.
It's hard to get a square chick to do all the
To
stuff
do that shit,
they've
right.
already shown that she did.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Exactly my point.
Yeah, because like I was saying, you know, a while ago when you were talking about pimps and shit, and I told you my dad was a pimp. One of the things he told me was that most women that get turned out, they already be turned out. You know what I'm saying? It don't take that much to turn them out. They already liked it. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is convince them that what they doing is for the greater of the good. You know what I'm saying? That's how it really is. So she was already like that when Diddy got to her.
Facts.
Okay. Let's get into it.
You realize that it was Diddy.
Bro, like, I want to say like over a year.
Get the fuck out of here. A whole year?
Wait, let me rewind that. The man, Cameron asking him how long until he found out it was Diddy. The man said like a year. Check this shit out.
There, and eventually he'll come in the room and like sit in the area, of course, the room, like watching, and we're supposed to act like he's not there.
How often, pardon me, not how often, how long did it take until you realized that it was Diddy?
Bro, like, I want to say like over a year.
Get the fuck out of here. A
Can
whole
you
year?
pause right there
What?
for 1
So
second?
let me, how long, okay.
This is where I think dude is lying, because at some point Cameron is gonna ask him, was Cassie vagina good? And he gonna say he couldn't get into it because Puffy was always in there. But he just said right there he didn't see Puffy.
No, but he probably didn't know it was. No, he said he seen the dude. He just didn't know who. He didn't know it was Puffy because remember he wearing a mask. So he's saying it'd been a year until he realized that it was.
He knew
Puffy.
exactly when they initially met, there was nobody coming into the room.
No, the first time, just the first time. He said the first time.
So why didn't he score the first time?
It was probably like more of a meet and greet type shit.
Don't get me wrong, Nightish. Nightish, he's saying, check this, Nightish. He's saying that a guy was always in there. He just didn't know the guy was.
He didn't know who it was, right?
All right, but what I'm saying, Chaz and Witch Doctor, I understand what he said. Initially, there's the first time he didn't see nobody. Then eventually the guys start coming in there. So what's happening in between the time before the dude wanders in the room? What is this, foreplay?
Well, I guess they do whatever their thing is. Remember, he said she gave him the instruction that at some point there's going to be a person that comes in there. Don't acknowledge him.
Don't acknowledge him. Don't look at him. All of that shit. The thing
Right.
is,
Just
remember,
pretend they're not
this guy is trying to be professional, and plus, at the end of the day, the man is a dude. The man probably can't get comfortable whilst a nigga is just watching him and shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, come on, man.
This nigga usually get paid $200. They paid him $2,000. Get to it, nigga. What is you waiting for?
No, he piped her. He said, but he didn't. TMI. He piped it, but he's saying he didn't. He didn't finish. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm Superman, rock star in the bed, like everybody is. Pause. But nigga, another nigga watching me pipe my female down or pipe a female down, bro. That
He said in the beginning they would get into it a little bit, and then the dude would come in.
Right.
So to get into it a little bit, was that foreplay?
It might have been. I mean, I don't think they got it. I don't think he was crushing guts, and I don't think a little bit could have been like 10 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Wait, the man didn't mean that he didn't pipe Nightish. He mean that he didn't bust.
No, I don't give a damn about him busting. What I'm saying is you can tell if a bitch got some good pussy. In 10 whole minutes, I'm done in another 3. 13 is up.
Remember, what if his job is being what if she's commanding him to do shit and this and that? You know what I'm saying? He's not really doing what he need to do. He's just doing it. He's just trying. I'm not a sex worker, so I don't. You know what I mean? I don't understand how you could do that shit professionally without trying to get your own shit off. You know what I'm saying? But it sounded like this is what he was doing. He was trying to please her. Whatever she say goes type shit. At this point, he's a sex slave.
He said he got called 8 to 10 times, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, she likes me. If I'm there 8 or 10 times,
nigga, nah. I mean, like you as you would like your stripper or some shit.
Yeah. She like my rodding skills.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got to remember, a lot of these guys are probably like escorts and all that stuff too. So
you can really get right to it.
I ain't gonna hold you, dude. being a male sex worker, bro, that's some weird shit. You got to be comfortable with a lot of shit to be doing
Right.
shit like that. Even if you're a male stripper and a chick invite you to a bachelorette party.
Yeah.
What if her friends, her male friends is there and they on the other side of the fence and you get paid? What you can tell them? Tell that nigga to
Now,
leave
see,
the room.
that I could understand. That makes sense because that's you there one time, and it's kind of odd. 8 times?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You got to be comfortable with a lot of shit, bro.
No. What I'm saying is, if you say you're doing a bachelorette party, those are new people every single time. So I can understand you being uncomfortable with that. But if Cassie keeps calling me over and over again, by the 3rd or 4th time, I'm coming in all ready to go.
But see, some people are just not wired like that. It's niggas that be on
like that.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's niggas that be on the street that ain't about necessarily that life. They just, hey, I mean, it's just a hustle. Let me, you know what I'm saying? And it's some
he's
niggas
he's definitely about that life, bro. He's because they Googled him, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I'm saying,
he about the stripper life, but he might don't be like about the bull cocoa life.
Go ahead, Giz, you got it.
Oh, I say what I need to say. He seemed like he ain't on that stuff like that. He just getting paid. He got to get himself in his mindset.
Right.
The slaying wood while a dude in there. Everybody ain't into that.
Right. Yes. If you used to getting paid 200, because that's what he say his charge was 200. Puffy gave him 2,000. He said he was there at least 8 to 10 times. At what point do you get broken in?
I don't know, bro. I mean,
you might don't never get broken in.
That's what I'm saying. Is this
Because,
bro to be a male sex
think about
worker?
like a stripper.
People just say to be a male sex worker, stripper, male only. You gotta be comfortable with a lot of shit, bro. Like
But
straight
some
up.
people just not comfortable with everything. Some people just not going all the way.
But 8 to 10 times, I'm like, nah, it's just like, man, when you gonna get comfortable if I keep paying you
Probably
$2,000?
never. It's just depends on how
He still ain't gonna never get comfortable.
Well, you gotta quit. You gotta quit answering the phone when I call. Then if you ain't comfortable,
No, you gonna keep getting that money.
well, I
y'all
can't keep
keep
paying.
going.
I can't keep paying. You're not doing your job.
And you know what? Wait a minute, though, big dog. Wait a minute, though, big dog. Right? Maybe they that's why they paying him, because he's not getting comfortable to where he's getting off. He's just there for them to get off.
That's all he there for. F him.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Fuck him.
So he don't gotta get comfortable. He just gotta do his job and leave.
He ain't
when the
doing
blue
it.
shoe,
How does
when
he
the
do it?
That's
no,
it.
he's doing it. He's doing it. He's just not getting off.
Right.
That sound personal.
Well, that's a
But we
personal
don't
thing.
listen. We here to judge. We listen and we judge.
That's a personal thing.
Fuck.
Bro.
I mean, nigga, if you didn't get off, you can't. Why is he looking sad on this damn interview with Cameron?
He mad because he ain't busting.
He won both times, in my opinion. He got the cooter and he got paid for
You
it.
finna get more customers now.
Yeah.
But look,
My thing is,
I don't know if he won. We don't know if he won because we know if the CUDA is all he got. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Who y'all think chose a nigga, Cassie or Diddy?
She did. She was the one who called.
I put it like this. This what happened. Diddy told Cassie to go pick what you like. And that's their first meetup. That's what she liked. So she went back to Diddy and told Diddy what she liked. He said, all right, cool, whatever.
That's nasty work then.
That is.
That nigga look like a sociopath.
I agree. I think that's how that went down. Like that first
He
one
looks
was
like a skinny Charles Barkley.
That first one was to fill the customer out or fill them out, no pun intended. But just to kind of get that initial consultation, whether that's and then they went from there.
Yeah.
Let's play a little bit.
That means
more.
Diddy should be free.
Allegedly, by the way, this is all alleged.
I don't know if that means he should be free. I'm not on the legal side. I'm just reviewing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what he did. Right?
This is all alleged. We're just reviewing the news.
Right.
I want to stick to that for a second, but how long did you know till it was Cassie?
So the minute I found out it was Diddy, that's when I knew it was Cassie.
So it took a year for you to find out for Cassie as well?
Yeah, yo, I didn't recognize it. Like when I jumped out, I did try to do the Google searches. Like I wanted to try to figure out who it was, but I'm Googling a married couple.
Right.
So every result I'm getting is not leading me to the right places because they're not married.
Gotcha.
You know. So then, and I never found out with a visual cue. It was a hotel, the ex's house, and I would get there, let's say 2 a.m, and sometimes nothing would pop off for hours. So in this case, they threw me in like an extra room in the suite, and just to kill time, I happened to cut on the TV. But the TV had a welcome message. So the TV said, "Yo, ex's house would like to welcome Mr. Sean Combs," and I'm like, "Yo, this is crazy!" Like I had no idea.
So that's how you found out that it was Cassie and Diddy by just coming on the TV and seeing the introduction on the television. Wow.
On the TV.
Wow. I seen also in the transcripts that you would say that it was just a sex scene in the beginning. Nothing, no intercourse. How long until you had actual intercourse? What was happening in the first few sessions when it wasn't any intercourse?
No, it was only the first session where it wasn't intercourse.
Okay, so only...
You see what I'm saying? Nightish, bro. Only the first session, they didn't... Look, man, the man performed, he just ain't perform like if he was doing it for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? He performed like a professional. He tried to keep it professional. He didn't keep it.
And that add to what you saying right there too. On the first time when I was listening, he was offered some sexual relations and he turned it down. He said, "Y'all got off. I'm good. I'm just gonna leave."
Wait. Who offered him some? What?
Cassie offered him some sexual relations on the first night.
Okay.
And he turned it down.
Okay.
If everybody was good, she asked him did he want to finish. And he was like, "Well, if y'all good or whatever, I'm all right." And he dipped.
Okay.
Few sessions when it wasn't any intercourse.
No, it was only the first session where it wasn't intercourse.
Okay, so 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time. And it was offered, yo, but I was so bugged out. Like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is a married couple and they want to do some voyeur sexy scene. So we did the like set up on the couches, the baby all rubbed down or whatever. And then at some point, Puff jumped up. I didn't know it was him. He left the room. She left the room to talk to him. And she came back like, "Yo, that was perfect. We happy. We good." And then she said to me, "Yo, do you want to finish?"
You see, the first time they just wanted some weird kinky shit. They didn't want no like all out fucking in. The fucking in was not going on. You know what I'm saying?
I want to call Cap. Put a big blue cap on this nigga. First he oiled him down and didn't do what he wanted to do. Second time he oiled him down and
Hold on. And remember what I said before. I haven't seen this. Remember what I said before. This wasn't his hustle.
Right. He's a dancer. Right.
So
most dancers do something on the side if they get a little bit extra bread, bro.
That's what the fucking champagne room is. Come on, Chaz.
Right. Any strip club you go to, bro, you're gonna find at least 50 or more % if you give them a little bit extra.
But we also talking about what he might have been. Again, I don't know. I'm not gonna assume for the man. I'm gonna just go by, even though I may believe, yo, this is Cap or whatever. I'm gonna just go by what you say. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. This might have been his intro into the thing. He might have.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, we agree with you right there. We agree right there.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree that this is first time, bro.
No. I'm talking about with Cassie and Puffy. Maybe he was going and dancing or going and
in the champagne room or whatever.
He cool with that. He wasn't cool with the "I'm gonna oil you down" and when that dude start moving around, because he's used to the dude just sitting still in the corner.
I don't even know if I don't know. I can't speak for
him. He said that's what he thought. Chaz, come on. He said that's what he thought it was. Some couple just want a voyeur scene. He said it casually like he done it before, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
He just wasn't used to the dude.
Go back about 20 seconds. He didn't say that. He said when the dude got up, he's like, "This wasn't my usual hustle." There was 2 different sentences. He wasn't saying it all in the same context.
Yeah, rewind it.
Go about 15 seconds back if you can.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm like, "Yo, this is crazy. Like, I had no idea."
So that's how you found out that it was Cassie and Diddy by just coming on the TV and seeing the introduction on the television. Wow. Wow. I seen also in the transcripts that you would say that it was just a sex scene in the beginning. Nothing, no intercourse. How long until you had actual intercourse? What was happening in the first few sessions when it wasn't any intercourse?
No, it was only the first session where it wasn't.
First session.
Okay, so 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time, and it was offered, yo. But I was so bugged out, like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really.
Wait, let it play.
We gotta hear what he said wasn't his hustle. I got you, Knight. Let me bring it back a couple of seconds.
Okay, so 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time, and it was offered, yo. But I was so bugged out, like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is a married couple, and they want to do some voyeur sexy scene.
Stop right there.
We did the set up on it.
So he used to somebody sitting there and watching him. He not used to the man getting up. He thinking the man getting up.
No,
he said come over there and touch him.
No, that's not you. You reaching. Come on,
he said, I'm used to voyeuristic couples. Somebody watching.
No, he didn't say that. That's not what he said.
Bro, wait. Chaz, we gotta be fair. He said that, but he insinuated that
he didn't insinuate that. He didn't insinuate that. He said he's used to like doing sexy scenes, but he wasn't used to that. Basically, he wasn't used to that dynamic. He didn't say that,
bro.
Rewinded 2 seconds where he said he's used
to go back to like right there is perfect.
Married couples.
Right there is perfect.
Few sessions when it wasn't any intercourse.
No, it was only the first session where it wasn't intercourse.
Okay, so 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time, and it was offered, yo. But I was so bugged out, like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is.
What was he bugged out?
Why would he be bugged out? You know what I'm saying? Why would he be bugged out?
Let it play so he can explain. He said it right.
It could possibly be that he's bugged out because he's a dancer and he even danced for probably couples and shit. But he probably ain't used to the intercourse part. Is what you saying, Chaz?
No, I'm saying that he probably wasn't used to that whole dynamic. Like I'm sure he's a male exotic dancer. We can all agree that he's taking females home or whatever. Maybe that if that's what he's into. He's taking
this sentence he's about to say right here is about married couples and voyeuristic scenes.
No, because he said
he's gonna say it right now.
So 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time, and it was yo. But I was so bugged out, like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is a married couple and they want to do some voyeur sex.
Bro, yeah, bro. I see what Knight is saying. He's saying that this is not his hustle. He's thinking it's just some voyeur scene, which insinuate that is his hustle. But when he went in there, it was more than just the voyeur shit, bro.
You know what? Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
Let's play it back one more time.
You had actual intercourse. What was happening in the first few sessions when it wasn't any intercourse?
No, it was only the first session where it wasn't intercourse.
Okay, so 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time, and it was offered, yo. But I was so bugged out, like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is a married
his
couple,
hustle,
and
he's not used to this shit.
So we did the set up on it. I was so bugged out, like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is a married couple, and they want to do some voyeur sexy scene.
So the voyeur sexy scene gotta be his hustle.
No,
but they wanted something beyond. Oh my god!
You know what? Y'all got it, man. I'm not even gonna try to like this shit. Don't make no sense, bro. The nigga is basically saying he's not used to this. So initially, when he went in there, he was like, maybe it's just a married couple that maybe wanted to spice up some shit. But this is not what he's used to doing. Is what he's saying. He's not used to this type of shit.
But he's saying he's used to the voyeur shit. Voyeur, a person who gains sexual pleasure from watching others.
Okay,
when they are naked.
Let me ask a question.
What he's saying, but you know what? Y'all got it.
The thing that threw him off is that in those voyeuristic type of situations, that man would not get out of that corner. He would just sit there and watch. Puffy was getting up and moving. He's about to say, "Well, let it continue playing."
Don't move.
This is the first time they met. He said the nigga walked out and then she walked out after him. And then they were like, okay, we're good. Thank you for whatever, blase, blase. This is the first time they met. There wasn't even a
but then on the first time though, Chaz, So she comes back and asks, do he want to finish?
Okay.
But he was bugged out. He was bugged out even before that part, though.
Right. But he's saying that this is not his usual hustle. This is not what he does. But I guess the money talks, the green talks.
Do you think he smashed another nigga cheek before?
I don't know that.
He absolutely has, man.
Alright, so do you
get it? Bro, going to bachelorette parties, hell yeah, he
Do
done
you think
fucked
he smashed
somebody.
another nigga chick while the nigga was sitting there?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes with his profession. He has definitely been a bull before. Absolutely.
If he bugged out, that means he ain't never fucked another nigga bitch.
Right.
While she sitting there.
If he bugged out, that means that nigga got up and he trying to figure out what this cup doing getting up.
Nah. Okay. All right. I don't want to. Yeah. You guys got it. You got it.
Until you had actual intercourse. What was happening in the first few sessions when it wasn't any intercourse?
No, it was only the first session where it wasn't intercourse.
Okay, so 10 times, one time it was only not intercourse the first time.
The first time, and it was offered, yo. But I was so bugged out, like this wasn't my hustle, right? So I'm really in there thinking this is a married couple, and they want to do some voyeur sexy scene. So we did the set up on the couches, the baby all rubbed down or whatever. And then at some point, Puff jumped up. I didn't know it was him. He left the room. She left the room to talk to him, and she came back like, "Yo, that was perfect. We happy. We good." And then she said to me, "Yo, do you want to finish?" Meaning, I guess, do I want to bust a nut out? You know what I'm saying? And in my first example,
So
I'm
she
trying to
came
be
back by
professional,
herself.
I'm
He didn't come back with her.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah, we got that. That ain't changing nothing to me.
Yeah, he's gonna go into it more about what his issue was. His issue was about why does this nigga keep moving around?
But this wasn't the first date. This was after the fact. You're talking about
that was the first one.
Bro, so you're saying when he goes into the issue, he's talking about the very first date?
Yes.
No,
I don't think
just
he's
breaking
probably
it.
not.
Cam trying to get him comfortable so he can really let go. If you ask me,
so
I'll keep it 1,000 with you. I think he really into niggas and he just do this shit on the side.
I think most male sex workers are into niggas because most heterosexual niggas is not gonna
finna do this shit.
Because most of those male strippers gotta dance at alternative life parties.
And not if a woman invite you to the bachelorette party and they got they got friends that's on alternative stuff, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They already paid you. What you gonna do? You know what I mean?
So let's circle back to
be
this
comfortable
guy.
with that type of shit.
Let's circle back to this guy for a second. So do we think that this guy is into other dudes? If he was uncomfortable, you think he was into other dudes?
I don't got proof of it, but I won't put it past him. You know what I'm saying?
But why would he be uncomfortable then? Wouldn't that just be natural?
Maybe he could just be saying that for the interview. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna separate the point of he may have an alternative lifestyle. I ain't really trying to even go in that part. The uncomfortable thing is that it's a possibility that when old buddy got up, that made him uncomfortable. Cause he already on the first date trying to figure out, okay, I'm trying to get in the groove with this right here. Normally, that dude just be watching. What he doing getting up? Is he trying to get behind me? Is he trying to move to something? What are you trying to do?
But Nike, are you talking about the fact that he couldn't finish because he was uncomfortable?
No. What I'm saying is Puffy is out of the room. She went and talked to Puffy. He's gone now. He's no longer part of the scene.
Right.
She come back in and say, okay, now it's just me and you. He's not coming back. Do you want to finish? He says no. He also freaked out. If he wanted to finish and it's just him and a woman, what he so freaked out about?
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why it wouldn't make sense for this time for them to be saying that. I would think he would have to be penetrating for him to be uncomfortable if the nigga is moving around all the place. If the nigga make a beeline for the door, and the nigga's not moving around, if they doing like the sensual massages or whatever the voyeur, they call it voyeur, whatever, they just playing around or doing whatever the fuck it is that they're doing. I don't give a fuck. I don't even want to have the visual. But there's nothing to me that would say that the guy would freak out in that first session.
Right.
I
I'm
would
calling
say
him a
after the
liar.
after the
I
second,
hear what you're saying, Chaz. I
Right.
can respect what you're saying. I'm calling him a liar. He just lying. He don't want it to, he want to still come across as a bull. He still want to do these kind of scenes where he just do whatever with the woman because he don't want to make his boyfriend mad.
Right. Because again, for all we know, he could low key. Listen, I don't disagree. For all we know, he could be friendly with the other side, and he, just like how he probably or he gave for the pay. I don't know.
Gave for the pay. Let's say because Nightish said he actually revealed what he was uncomfortable with, right? So
Yeah,
that's
he
one
said
of
this.
them. All right.
Y'all good? I'm good. This ain't about me. And I just left, but she did say, all right, well, when we get back in town, we want to hit you again. Is it okay? I'm like, yeah, I just got $2K to rub down like a super bad chick. So I'm not, of course I'm down if you want to hit me back. But it was offered to me the first time and I actually turned it down, trying to be on some professional.
Was baby oil mandatory?
Mandatory,
Yeah, he got a baby oil. That's just mandatory. I seen also in the transcripts that you said.
Wait. Why when a nigga say baby boy mandatory, when that nigga smile so hard?
That's pretty bad.
Was
That's
baby
pretty
oil
bad.
mandatory?
Mandatory,
yeah. He got a baby oil. That's just mandatory.
Yeah, he did kind of look like he was reminiscing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
He wasn't too bugged out. He wasn't too
Hey, you know
But
what?
that means
though,
he's been
y'all?
a year in. He's a year in. He's comfortable now. You know what I'm saying?
like, yeah, I just
Hey,
got
low key,
2K to
hey,
rub down like a super bad chick. So I'm not, of course I'm down if you want to hit me back. But it was offered to me the first time and I actually
I
turned it
just
down.
want to see the
Trying to be
baby
on some
when they asked him
Was
about the
baby
baby.
oil mandatory?
Mandatory,
Yeah, he got a baby oil. That's just mandatory.
Hey, that nigga just said, because Cameron's a funny nigga, bro. Like, if the nigga would have said some shit and I was on set, nigga, I'd be laughing too, bro. Like, that's some funny shit to say.
Cameron lined that nigga up to
he ain't bugged out. He enjoyed that shit just as much as Cassie and Diddy did.
Listen, I'm just going by what the man say. I'm here to report the
I think
news.
he gotta keep a victim stance too. You gotta be a little bit of a victim.
So he was a victim?
I mean, he playing the victim, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's playing the victim.
Ain't no way you getting paid 2 bands and you the
Right.
victim.
When you only make 2,000 and you was a victim.
Yeah.
Get the money back. Get the money back.
200 to 2,000 and you the victim. That is crazy.
Yeah. It was uncomfortable for him.
No, I think the first set. I think after the first session, because he was like, "Hell yeah!"
I seen also in the transcripts that you said it was.
Nah, go ahead, Doc.
Trying to be on some professional.
Was baby oil mandatory?
Mandatory,
Yeah, he got a baby oil. That's just mandatory. I seen also in the transcripts that you said it was just supposed to be like a sexy scene, meaning that Puff would tell you to move the candles a certain way, or tell her to move the candles a certain way for lighting purposes for his visual. Could you explain that?
Yeah, so like when I first got in there, she made it clear that this was a scene we were setting up for her husband.
Okay.
So, it was like couches, all the furniture in the suite was covered in sheets. Like everything was covered in sheets. So it was like a single.
What the fuck?
That nigga Cameron is a genius.
I ain't gonna hold you. Cameron would do good in this space. This space is the perfect place for Cameron and shit.
Yo, that nigga, hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That nigga be having me dying, bro. Like his comebacks and his roasts and shit be hilarious, bro.
But look how we making Buddy get comfortable so he could be on that bullshit. Look.
This is for his visual. Could you explain that?
Yeah, so like when I first got in there, she made it clear that this was a scene we were setting up for her husband.
Okay.
So, it was like couches, all the furniture in the suite was covered in sheets. Like everything was covered in sheets. So it was like a single chair across from like a big sofa. And we were supposed to sit on there and kind of, I'm supposed to put oil on myself. She's supposed to do the same. And then at some point we're rubbing on each other and we're doing little like masturbating. I'm masturbating, she's masturbating, but you could tell it was act.
Right.
Like we're like in character, like one of them corny Cinemax movies. You know what I'm saying? Like a sex scene in them little Cinemax movies. So
Okay. So they I didn't want to get his
You
visual.
hearing Witch Doctor? Are you hearing it?
Yeah.
She not just getting oiled. We are getting oiled up. For who?
For the diddler. For the diddler. We gotta rewind. I see what's going on though. Diddy know it's like he wanted them to enact live corn for him, whilst he, you know what I'm saying, get his shit off. You know what I mean? Nigga was on that pink Molly.
So
allegedly.
you know, it was like couches. All the furniture in the suite was covered in sheets. Like everything was covered in sheets. So it was like a single chair across from like a big sofa, and we were supposed to sit on there and kind of. I'm supposed to put oil on myself. She's supposed to do the same. And then at some point we're rubbing on each other and we're doing little like masturbating. I'm masturbating, she's masturbating, but you could tell it was act.
Right.
Like we're like in character, like one of them corny Cinemax movies. You know what I'm saying? Like a sex scene in the little Cinemax movies. So we're trying to make it look like the part, you know, and then he would give subtle cues because he's across the room and the room's dark, everything's candlelit, and he'll say like, yo, move a little bit, yo, move the candle, I can't really see, or move the body. And he would never talk to me, not one word to me, only to her. And if it's instructions for me, it goes to her and she tells me. So it was like a real scripted kind of routine, and it really went like that every single time.
So he was basically orchestrating a sex scene without directly talking to you, but telling her certain things.
Exactly.
Wow. Crazy. I've seen also in the
this is
I love how it goes wild crazy and then give you a little bit more sprinkle. Okay. And when you got all oiled up and he directed her to direct you, this is what I'm saying.
This is crazy, bro. That's a fact. True OG. This nigga on some real life pornography.
Transcript. Well, I actually heard you talk about this. That Puff will have the Muslim mask on and be naked from the neck down. What was that like?
Wait. The Muslim mask. The Muslim mask. This is crazy.
What is that?
Haram.
Havoc, I think it's called.
The hijab. The hijab.
Damn, I thought it was a luchador mask.
No, that was Cameron that had the Lucha Libre mask. He had the mask that what's her name?
No, Cameron had the ski mask on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought that was a Lucha Libre.
No, when he said he had the mask on, the first thing that came to my mind was the luchador
Mexican mask. It's what's the girl that was grinding on Charleston White name? That's with Kevin Gates now.
Brittany Renner.
Yeah, that thing that Brittany Renner had on. He had on that thing.
Damn. Yeah, because we also got to remember this was like what 2007, 2008, 2006. That time frame.
No, in the tents. It wasn't.
I'm telling, hey, bro. I wish, bro. The irony of the shit would have been if they fucking found a mask and used it as an exhibit. Can you imagine that shit? A fucking red luchador mask and shit with the cutouts and shit with the zipper, or like the little latex mask, the freaky latex mask with the sewn up lips.
Like in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
He bandit mask. That's diabolical.
Oh yeah, it's called a GIMP mask. A GIMP.
Let me look that shit up real quick.
Bro, that shit.
The mask with the zipper on it.
The latex mask. Remember when they was all in there? And they caught the nigga and they was like, what the fuck?
This is crazy work.
They say he was using a bandana too.
Oh yeah. But let's see if they talk about the bandana in this interview.
Yeah.
Let's see if the bandana come on.
Without directly talking to you, but telling her certain things.
Exactly.
Wow. Crazy. I've seen also in the transcript, or actually heard you talk about this, that Puff will have the Muslim mask on and be naked from the neck down. What was that like?
Oh, you gonna look? Cameron is fucked up, bro. I gotta let this screen be bigger so the people in the chat can see. This is Cameron got a straight face when he asking this man these questions.
Hey, listen, Witch Doctor, you know he was on bullshit when he had the ski mask with the Swarovski crystals that matched the pink horse drink.
He got a pink horse shirt on. You know he on that bullshit on. You know what I'm saying? He started out
when this interview drop?
Sometime this week.
A couple days ago, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I seen
Yeah,
also in
Cameron
the transcript,
crazy, man.
or actually heard you talk about
That
this,
nigga's wild.
that Puff will have the Muslim mask on and be naked from the neck down. What was that like? Pause.
Bro, that was like the weirdest shit ever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's already weird knowing like a dude coming in the room.
Mhm.
You know,
Bro, what is this man talking about, bro?
He lying.
No, it's
He
weird.
lying.
No, it's
He lying.
Stop the cap.
No, this shit is weird. You know what I'm saying?
The nigga clearly said he's into voyeuristic stuff with husbands and wives. That's his regular get down.
Me
Now
personally, bro,
everything is
like
weird and
oh,
everything is
oh,
nigga, get off the gas.
I agree
I
with
think
that
when a
shit.
nigga say like they are like a stripper niggas or gigolo niggas, some shit like that, I think the niggas be on some. I think the niggas be having sugar in their tank, bro. There's no
Definitely.
way in hell
You
you.
got it. That's what I was saying
there is-
earlier. You gotta be okay with certain shit to even do this shit as a fucking job, dude. You gotta be comfortable.
Because I know bros that like usually bros be going to those male stripper joints every now and then. They usually the little gay friends be tagging along with them. You see what I'm saying?
Nigga.
And this is what you get crazy. Nobody gonna have more money than gay people. Think about it. They don't got no kids. They gay. They got plenty of money to spend. You don't think this guy is gonna do something strange for a piece of change?
I agree with everything Poppy said.
I do too. If you ever
Yeah,
watch an
money,
episode of
yo,
House
you-
Hunters, them
you
gay
on
niggas
the
on House
line of-
Hunters.
Yeah, you on the line of work, my nigga. Yo, money dictate everything you do. There is no limit where you going.
Hey Poppy, let me ask you a question right quick since we stopped for a second. You see how them strippers oil each other up and then prayer before they go out there and get on the pole?
Nah, come on, man.
I'm talking about the
Female strip-
women. The women. Have you seen the women? They like oil each other up and get their gowns together and whatever else before they go out and get on the
Nah.
pole.
Nah, man, that must
Yeah,
be
them
like
dudes do the
that-
same
that's-
thing too. They help you straighten out your sock.
Bro, I never went to a strip club and see nobody pray. Well, you said before they go outside,
Yeah.
so probably.
Yeah, that's like that would be like some super special event. They're about to put on a show or something, but normal dance, and they just go there and dance. That's it.
I'll grab some right quick. Y'all go ahead.
Man, I could see
They,
them.
they, al-
busting
they
up.
also pray. They also pray before they go out there.
Man, I don't know about praying, but I could see them busting down the soft before they go there. You know what I'm saying? The fish
But you know-
scales to take off the edge a little bit, but I don't know about prayer. You know what I mean?
But you know what's crazy about this whole thing? Because look, according to I've been following this goddamn trial the whole time. The whole time. So right now, maybe might change later, but so right now, there is no nigga on those freakers that can say that they smashed Diddy, and vice versa. Ain't no nigga having the Diddy smash or jerk off Diddy. Like the gayest, I mean, don't get it twisted. I think them niggas is gay. Don't get it twisted, right? The gayest thing that nigga did was just have some other nigga not rub on his chest and shit like that. To me, that
Nah,
to me, the
come
right
on,
there alone. Gay.
come on, man. Come on.
No,
man.
Diddy did that.
What the
Diddy did
hell? What the hell?
The helly, man. Shows her the rooster.
Diddy
Rooster.
did that. Diddy
As soon
did
as you
that shit,
start
my
talking,
nigga.
as soon as you said that shit, Rooster hit the panel. Come on, where the fuck is you
shit.
on? Hopefully your mic in on that bullshit.
Yeah,
Go ahead, let's get back into the
Damn. What was that like? Pause.
bro, that was like the weirdest. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already weird knowing like
I seen also in the transcript, or actually heard you talk about this, that Puff will have the Muslim mask on and be naked from the neck down. What was that like? Pause.
bro, that was like the weirdest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already weird knowing like a dude coming in the room, you know, but you know, I'm messing with the chick and mind you, I'm seeing all this peripheral.
Right.
So it's extra crazy because it's not straight on. So it's at the corner of my eye. I'm like, yo, this dude got on like a veil and he's half the time he's beating off and he's walking side to side. So it was definitely a difficult space to try to be in. But I ain't no front. By the time I'm greedy, I want this bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the scenario.
Bro, the nigga said at the time, like this, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, but this nigga got. Come on.
Exactly. You know what he thinking? He moving around. I'm already oiled all down. This motherfucker gonna come over here and put his hand on my shoulder.
This is what selling your soul for 2 bands look like, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
No, bro. No. Look, y'all got to look into Diddy, bro. When y'all be talking about ancestry.com, bro, Diddy is not a American Negro, bro. That boy, he got the eyes of a what them folks is across seas that get people to come over there to Dubai and they shit on him. Diddy is not, he like a damn Somalian or some shit. He got a bloodline of another group of people, bro, and then that's why he gained that access to their money. Just like Barack and everything. Look, the United States do
Don't
not
listen to
give
this nigga. Don't
money
listen to this nigga. This nigga ain't got no sense.
Is
Bro,
Diddy?
you got to be.
Diddy, I think Diddy is FBA, bro.
Diddy is a look. He
FBA,
listen what I'm saying.
He definitely ain't an Arab, bro. Come on, bro.
He ain't no Arab, but he is not a American. He didn't come from a the Virginia breeding farms, bro. His bloodline is different. That's why they allow him to do that.
You see, nah, he ain't gonna put it on the tether.
Look, that nigga got a face of a raccoon, bro. That boy got look at his bone structure, right? When they first did this,
Vic,
right?
wait.
And no man bone structure.
Listen, look.
Pause,
the man got tight. Look,
yo,
his eyes is
wait. Hey, can you make wait. Come on, Vic. 1 second. Can you make Vic avatar big again? Vic, this avatar, please change it. Please change that.
Yeah, you can't have that avatar and sing with you.
Hell, man.
Nah, I understand.
Hey, man.
Get out of here.
Get
out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get out of here for real.
Lord Jesus.
Get out of here for real, man.
Yeah, why does it even matter where this man is from, bro? Like, yeah,
and since when is Vic
when you start judging men by their bone structure, when you started doing that?
No, listen what I'm saying. I'm gonna show you. Let me use Poppy Blanco.
No, pause. No. You gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch what you say.
No, watch this. It's simple.
Wait, whoa. Pause, man. Nah, nigga. Hey,
means no. No means no.
Nah, I ain't gonna use Poppy, right? But like say for if I'm in the United States,
you big dog barking, bro.
Nah, no, you me either, bro. No.
Look, if I'm in the United States, look. But even you wish doctor, right?
No, come on, bro.
You got a different bloodline, bro.
Come on. You just
wait, Vic. What is it about witch doctor bone structure?
No,
it's not like that. No, this is what I'm saying, bro. They come from a group of people that really believe in tribalism and family, right? The whole thing is Diddy. Majority of the people that created like hip hop, bro, the people that don't study and they just thought it was an American thing. No, those African drums and those beats were from tethers. Majority of the people, it came from tethers. I'm telling you. Look, bro, everybody talk about the New York vibe. No, you can say that. I'm telling you.
In Clydesdale, V.
No, bro, I don't give a damn. I don't care what you talking about.
Why does
all of that?
Vic, what tethers did it come from?
Man, it came from them island niggas.
You see, come
they
on,
got
Vic.
a thing called steam.
The steel pan ones.
Look, hold on.
Steel pan ones.
Bunkies are on. The bunkies are on.
Y'all gotta pick a side first. Y'all be complaining that rap is your shit.
Because
now rap is the islander now. Which one it is, bro?
No, I don't pick no side because some of my
y'all was fighting with Fat Joe the other day because Fat Joe say
I
like
wouldn't
the Rickens
not
got something to do
not
with
me,
it.
not me.
So pick a
Not
side,
me.
bro.
Not me.
And at the end of the day, why does that matter anyway? Where that shit come from? I like this shit, nigga. I like rap. Well, what's the big deal?
Listen what I'm
Doesn't matter
saying.
who invented it.
Rap came from rap in its original form when they did all those beats and all those ancient tools and mechanisms
Bro,
of
rap came
making
from New
music
York.
came.
Wait, look, man. Rap came from New York.
No, man. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I'm telling you, DJ
You
Wish
could
Doc,
wait a minute, Vic. You
you
could say
cannot get those sounds.
Vic. Let me say this here. You could say music come from somewhere else, but the genre rap music started in fucking New York, bro. Like what are you talking about?
No, it didn't. It didn't because
Okay.
we also got a thing called the Chitlin Circuit. We got Southern
Oh my
Baptist music and gospel, bro. What are you talking
So they
about?
called it
No,
rap.
when
So
it
they
came
called it
down,
rap. We talking about the
no, it wasn't
established
rap.
genre of music. Well, good, bro. Then it wasn't rap. What are you talking about, bro?
Listen what I'm saying, but all of it came from off of the people that came from
Rap came from
other areas, bro.
other genres like jazz and other shit, but it wasn't rap.
Jazz,
The
blues,
jazz and all of that
bro.
shit came from something else, and the something else came from something else because music keep evolving and transforming
Wish
into
Doc.
different forms.
Is Vic?
I'ma
Vic,
tell
are
you.
you talking about? Wait, Vic. Are you talking about Cool Herc?
I know that name, but
Because it
I
was
can hear
people
his
before
music.
Cool Herc, but Cool Herc is a Jamaican.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm telling you, bro. Okay,
When they used to
if
go
y'all wanna-
outside in the park and bust open them street lights and hook up their equipment and whatever else, that was before Cool Herc. But Cool Herc,
and I'm gonna show you
they
something.
try to give it all to Cool
And I'm
Herc.
gonna show you something. Look at
Why
what
does that even matter with the what we talking
them
about?
Jamaicans
know
got a
why.
thing called Sting, right?
Let's
And
get
y'all
back to
been
this
having
bald-headed
shows.
dude that said he was uncomfortable.
He wasn't uncomfortable, boy. He was doing
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Got on like a veil, and he's half the time he's beating off and he's walking side to side. So it was definitely a difficult space to try to be in. But I ain't no front. By the time I'm greedy, I want this bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the scenario and I'm trying to make it work. But it was tough, man. It was tough.
It was just a veil. Somebody told me he had a Yankee fitted over the veil, like what, like everything. So everything was just covering the face to the point and neck and the neck down.
Great.
He had a Muslim thing on
With a Yankee
fitted
fitted over it. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Cam adding on his own
According to
season.
Vic, he was playing the bongos too.
No, steel drums. Steel drums.
Oh yeah, my bad. Steel drum.
No, see, he was
But
playing the banjo because he said he admitted to him being greedy.
And I'm trying to make it work. But it was tough, man. It was tough.
It was just a veil. Somebody told me he had a Yankee fitted over the veil, like what, like everything. So everything was just covering the face, super the pause and naked from the neck down every single time.
Every single time, man. So that's a little confused, right? It was a veil, this period, like the ones the Muslim women wear, so you don't see anything but the eyes. But I think at some point after like the year changed, it was a while. He wore the veil for a minute.
Nigga, what? Nigga, men don't wear that
That's
shit,
what
bro.
Kanye get that from then. That's what Kanye get it from. Kanye, that's what Kanye get it from, bro.
Kanye don't wear no dang on his job, man.
Yeah, he wearing the whole clown outfit.
That's what I'm saying.
He wearing the clan outfit.
Kanye
Black
wore
instead of white.
This nigga Vic,
Yeah,
bro.
that's where he got it from,
the
bro.
island too?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
okay.
Don't start this
But,
nigga
hey,
up with
but-
this.
Yo, but you know what's crazy, bro? All this extra crazy shit the nigga used to do just to try to like cover his identity, my nigga. I just let you. Nigga, you gotta do all that shit, might as well. You just don't need to do it at all, bro.
Right, that make
You
you
gotta
know it's
cover your
something
face.
that you're ashamed of. You know what I'm saying?
You cover your face.
Well, that,
then
you
put a
know that's
bandana,
part
then
of
put a hat
that
on.
sexuality too, though. For them to be like ashamed of
It's
what
not
they
about
doing.
sexuality, bro. The veil. When you
Vic,
use
how
the
you
word,
know? How you know, Vic?
But you know,
because I know
You
certain
got
people, bro.
you.
1 second.
When you
Hold on,
use the
why
veil,
you
the
know?
veil is about secrecy, and there's certain groups that use the veil to like when they walk you into a room, and some of these
How
people
you know?
that ever rode
Hey,
the
hey,
goat.
hey,
If you
hey,
ever
hey, you
rode the
talking too
goat,
much of
the goat, it's a
that knowledge
significance
stuff, man.
about the veil. The veil is about secrecy, the unknown. And everything, all of y'all YouTube content creators be on here be talking about secrecy and secret societies and everything. The veil is
Vic,
for
Vic,
you to be
look at this. Vic, you on
y'all
that
don't
What
be
you
knowing
trying
what the
Illuminati.
to
hell y'all be
do,
talking about, bro.
Wait a
Vic?
minute, Vic, you on that Illuminati talk. You know what I'm saying? This right here,
Nah, I
this
ain't trying to do
scenario
that.
ain't got nothing to do with
This is a
who knows. Maybe it
nasty,
But
does.
freaky
But we
shit.
it's
not that's
about
not a part of it,
power.
bro.
It's
That's
about
not a part.
power. It's
Look,
no.
look,
The
Vic.
It's
power.
about
The
power.
power. Look, you hear me, Bob? Let me talk to you.
Let me tell you something, Vic. We're not reviewing it based on the Illuminati part. We just trying to see.
Okay.
I appreciate
Okay.
you. We'll have
I'm
deeper
just saying
science
though.
on.
But
Yeah, but you spitting some shit. You talking about the veil, lifting the veil, revealing reality. You know what I'm saying? But this is a shallow conversation we having right now, Vic.
Yeah.
okay,
You
I don't
trying
want
to
to get
get us
deep into
picked
that.
up, man. You trying to get us picked up,
No.
Rooster.
But I'm saying even when they have conversation about marriage, usually a long time ago when they had to talk about dropping the broom, the wife used to have a veil over her
They
head.
still do. They still do. But this is not that conversation. We know what you're saying, but this is
It's
not that
nowhere near.
conversation.
Yeah. Now
This is some
everybody don't
freaky,
know
nasty,
what I'm
gay
saying
shit.
though, but you know.
Everybody knows, bro.
No.
Trust me, they know in the chat, bro. If they
Yeah, yeah,
don't
yeah.
know, they'll ask you. You know what I'm saying? But let's get
Vic,
back.
I jumped the broom, bro. I jumped it.
You ain't jumped that broom. Did it have sage or cinnamon on it?
I think
You
they
ain't
might have
jumped
My,
it.
figured
my
out. I
big
saw
ass
the
jumped the
TV,
broom,
and
man. I'm
at some
telling
point
you,
he
I
just
jumped.
Let's get back. Don't let Vic do this stuff, man. Let's get back into the clip. I know what you're doing. Doing that bullshit today.
so it's a little confusing, right? It was a veil, this period, like the ones the Muslim women wear, so you don't see anything but the eyes. But I think at some point after like the year and change, and it was a while, he wore the veil for a minute.
Right.
I think they might have figured out. I saw the TV, and at some point he just changed to a Yankee fitted. So at some point he dropped the veil, and I guess he knew. Maybe he saw the TV on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I probably left it, and I guess he figured, all right, homie figured it out. So he stopped wearing the veil, and he was just like rock a fitted.
Right.
So he didn't wear the veil with the fitted. He wore the veil. He wore the fitted after. That's crazy, bro. This is some wild shit. What up, Vato?
I also seen that you say when you and her were doing what you guys were doing, he would be pacing back and forth with a bottle of Astroglide.
Yeah, man. Every time, you know, it was obviously.
What is that? What is that? What is that? What the fuck is Astroglide?
That's lubricant. It's lubricant, bro.
It's lube.
Matter of fact, it might be water-based lubricant.
Wait.
That's lube you supposed to have with a woman.
That probably got this man nervous. The man is probably like, why this man walking behind me with some lube?
In other words, it would be the equivalent of like KY jelly.
Yes.
Okay.
If that's even around.
Okay.
That's
that you
some
say
crazy
when
shit, bro.
you and her were doing what you guys were doing, he would be pacing back and forth with a bottle of Astroglide.
Wait, I got you. Let me
Yeah, man. Every time, you know,
Wait,
it was obviously.
Go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead, bro.
think about it, son. This is some homo activity at the highest level, bro. Like, now you this nigga butt naked in the room. Diddy got a whole bandana like a blood or crepe, whatever the color of the bandana was. Yeah, right. So now you this nigga couldn't even pipe that whole Cassie down because he has to kind of like look. He has to have literally eyes behind his head, nigga.
He said it's
Right?
for your vision.
So how?
Nah, because the
so
part of the
how-
rules was don't look at Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Diddy
That's what
looking
he
at
Why
him.
can you tell if you're not finna run over there with the Astroglide?
So Diddy looking
he
at
trying to slip in something. What he need
But
lubricant for? What he need it for?
So
look,
imagine. Hold on 1 second, Vic. So imagine this nigga. He Diddy trying to like a push up on him. and this nigga got his squirt up with this nigga. So now it's 2 butt naked niggas. That's some crazy shit, bro.
Nigga, I'm not fighting a nigga that don't got clothes on. I'm not fighting with no nigga. I need a weapon.
Okay,
I need a weapon.
But hold
You
on
know,
now.
what I'm
but-
saying-
but-
what I'm
but
saying
the thing
is, bro,
is that hold on one second though. But the thing is that both of them is naked. This nigga's piping down Cassie, so he got to be naked too. That nigga Diddy is 95% naked. If he try you got to do something about it, or you become his victim.
Now
So
you gotta grab a
you
weapon,
got
grab
two
a
choices.
chair. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna defend. I'm not wrestling with a nigga that's naked. I'm gonna have a weapon.
Hold on.
Which
But
Dr.
how
Poppy,
can you
don't
grab a
forget.
weapon? Hold on one second. Hold on, bro. How
Anything
can
is
you
a
grab a
weapon,
weapon when he
uncle.
pull up? But listen, how you can grab
anything is a
anything? He full of oil, so you can even hold the
Yes.
fucking weapon. nigga.
Cassie and this nigga right here before the Astroglide had already completely covered each other in baby oil.
You gotta fight.
And
I would have
now-
run.
and
I
now
would have
if
flee.
you-
I would have
That's a good
flee.
point, Knight.
But okay, but you fucked up right there, Witch Doctor, because the whole floor is all your love. So now you slippery.
Yeah.
If you think
Nigga,
about
but
it,
if
Witch
you
Doctor,
fight
if you
this
think
wars,
about
bro.
it, if you think about it, the whole oil shit is for the nigga Diddy to kind of like show himself like he has some sort of advantage, or the nigga just in case he gets like a real physical in there. You know what I mean? Because he probably know how to maneuver around oil. The other nigga dumb.
I just want to know why this man got Astroglide when he got the baby oil. The baby oil wasn't good enough. Why he got the?
Let me tell y'all this though.
Baby oil-
Look,
baby
all
oil-
jokes aside,
Baby oil
all
is not
jokes
the same as
aside,
Astroglide. Like if you ever try to lube up with baby oil, bro, it's a no go, bro. It's a
I'm
no
gonna tell
go.
y'all
It's
like
a different type of it's a different type of fluid.
whenever it comes down to life, anything you decide to do in life, when you decide to ride, you better hold on tight because there's gonna be some slippery shit going on. I'm telling you. Look, it's certain
Pause.
stuff that goes on in the world.
No, you trying to be weird.
Hey.
No, you just trying. No, you trying. You going out of your way to do it now. Come on, Vic.
You talking about when you hold on tight for the
That's
ride?
what I'm
What you
saying. That's
talking
what they
about,
tell
man?
you. Look. That's what I'm saying. Look,
who
it's
tell
a,
you?
it's a certain, it's a certain mindset when you enlighten to a certain thing, even if you cross or don't cross anything in life, it can be trials and tribulation.
Hey, did I tell you they gonna pick us up, man? You can't be talking about that.
Wait, what?
When you decide to cross what, Vic?
I don't know.
Yeah, hey, don't you even say it. Don't you say it.
We literally in a super sensitive conversation right now.
And this is what this nigga go. And look at the nigga avatar. And look at the nigga avatar. And look at the nigga avatar that talking. Like
With
why
the
is
New
this
York
nigga
fitted on. With the Yankee fitted on.
Look, look.
Don't you finish it, man. Don't finish it.
Wait,
I'm gonna say nothing.
Why is he yelling power?
Power is the greatest thing ever known to man. But the only thing the common man don't know he has that much power. So in any instance in life that you decide to embark on the journey of power, you better hold on tight because it's gonna be some slippery shit. I'm telling you.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my goodness.
Yeah, let's play the clip.
so-
Look on that bullshit. Come on, man.
Dropped the veil, and I guess he knew. Maybe he saw the TV on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I probably left it, and I guess he figured, all right, homie figured it out. So he stopped wearing the veil, and he was just like rock fit.
Right. I also seen that you say when you and her were doing what you guys were doing, he would be pacing back and forth with a bottle of Astroglide.
Yeah, man. Every time, you know, it was obviously something he was into in terms of visually watching this. So
what was being done with the Astroglide though?
I guess he's using it as lubricant to beat off. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, he's pleasuring himself during the action. So I'm obviously he's using that for lube.
Yeah, I don't understand that. You know what? I don't want to ask that part. It's all good. Let's play.
It's in a puff of cuckold.
He's using it as lubricant to beat off. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, he's pleasuring himself during the action. So I'm obviously he's using that for lube.
Do you consider puff a cuckold?
Yeah, I mean the whole time that's what I thought it was.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It's because you keep using the word voyeur. This is cuckold activity.
Yeah,
we're gonna step it up to
Ain't
cuckold.
it the same thing? Wait, ain't it like the same thing?
No, because voyeurs
It ain't.
don't move. They just sit still.
Voyeur is like
in
the fly.
corner.
So voyeur is like the fly on the wall, but
Yes.
the cuckold is the. All right, I see.
That's what I was saying to Chaz earlier. If he was just sitting in the corner, that's what that dude is used to. But Puffy was walking around. He said Puffy lost to her jab and just was wearing a Yankee fitted.
Oh shit!
He said, "You got me. You got me. You already know who I am. Let me take this off. Get more comfortable."
To be fair, man, this is like I'm going to assume that this is like primarily. I gotta assume this is white boy activities, bro.
That's what
Gotta
people.
be.
That's what we've been thinking since after pre-Obama. That's what we are. I know disrespect to Obama, but pre-Obama, we all thought this was some white folk shit.
Yes.
Hey, low key. Hey, low.
The only thing I gotta say, y'all better hold on tight. If you're a man seeking power, you better hold on tight. You better hold on tight.
What I told you, Vic. Come on, man.
Come on.
You trying to get all little picked up and your BS.
But
This is some wild shit, bro.
But DJ, I still say that this is primarily white people stuff, bro. You niggas ain't. You said a few niggas doing this, you got me. I can even argue with you, but like
It's
niggas
not
don't get
white
down like
people
this, bro.
stuff, bro. It's a power thing. It's not white people stuff,
bro.
No, you got it confused, bro. You better hold
This
on
is a
tight
white
if you
people
want
stuff,
power.
bro.
No, you crazy as hell because power.
My nigga, they are okay. Big. The average Negro is not doing this shit like that.
But all at the same
huge
time,
amount.
Well, what if he in a wheelchair? What if he in a wheelchair? His legs don't work.
If you really want heaven on earth, you better be
Wait a
ready
minute,
to exceed.
Vic, I'll let you say what you're saying just now, but let me come on, Vic. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Bell said he don't do that shit. Shout out to Taylor guy. He said he's not with that shit. And shout out to the most hated, most underrated Bronze Fly Power. I just checked the difference, right? And Nightish ain't a big difference, bro. Look, this is what it said, right? The cuckold is a man who lets or watches his partner have sex with someone else and is turned on by the shit, right? But a voyeur is a person who gets turned on by watching others have sex, and it don't necessarily got to be their partner. So a cuckold could be a voyeur, but a voyeur don't always got to be a cuckold. You know what I'm saying?
I think they can intersect, but the thing about it is voyeurs, whenever you like think about voyeurs can look through peepholes. They put holes in pictures and shit. They stay in the corner. They're not moving around, and they damn sure not letting you see them get KY jelly and.
Yo, think about it, right? Like white boys, they usually be playing. They be having some very, very gay kind of activities going on within themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all fall asleep around white boys, my nigga. They're gonna draw a dick in your forehead.
They play games. You do that to a nigga, he
play games. So by default,
so let me ask y'all this. So you think because I know we kicked it around other kinds of people other than white people. So you think only white people play around like that?
Nah, that's cap.
No.
Wait. So y'all said, wait. Let me ask the question. Whoever said no? Can you draw a dick on another black man's face and he not
not necessarily another black man? But what about like Migos and different people? Yeah, I think it's just like a white thing.
No, I don't think it's just. I don't think it's all white.
It's not a white thing. It's a power
niggas
thing.
play gay games too. Negroes don't play no goddamn gay games with each other because somebody gonna die.
They do it all the time.
Somebody will die.
Bro, they do it all the time, bro, especially in college and shit.
Okay, cool.
No, but I see what he's saying. It's not what he's y'all talking about outliers and a minority. Most niggas is not playing.
See, y'all always do that. Y'all always do that. Yeah, like y'all know all the black people.
No,
No,
Talking in general.
You asked
Hold on,
you
man.
asked
Hold
the
on, people.
question
Hold
and
on.
I gave an
Wait a
answer.
minute. Wait a minute, y'all.
I
Wait a
need
minute, y'all.
Chaz.
Wait a
I
minute, y'all.
need
We
the
talk.
Chaz to
Wait
say
a
what
minute.
what gay
Wait a
niggas be
minute.
playing with. I want to hear
Wait a
that.
minute. We talking in general, right? If we talking in general, we gotta talk in majority because we could always find one person here with a seventh finger or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about
Yeah.
majority. In
success is
But
majority,
majority, black men is more homophobic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially where I'm from, bro. Nigga,
right?
but black
Do or
women is
die.
more accepting to which you certain types of shit. This is why you might see the church or have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, strange stuff. You know what I mean? But as far as black dudes, niggas is not playing no games like that, bro. And I think it come from some slavery shit from niggas like rebelling against buck breaking and shit like that.
shit. Yeah.
I need
And the same
Chaz
thing, you
and
know,
Big
how
Giz
it
to
gets-
explain to me
I just
what
think
kind of
we
gay
aging
game. Hold on
out.
one second.
I think we aging
I need
out.
Big Giz. I need Big Giz and Chaz to tell me what kind of gay games niggas be playing with each other. I want to hear this one. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know no gay games. But what I'm saying is,
Oh,
you got
Oh, let
you
him
got
answer.
a lot. You got a lot of different.
Vic, come on, one mic.
Hold on, Vic, with the power talk right quick. You got a lot of dudes out there that listen to different kind of music, and if that black guy listen to like certain kind of music and got certain kind of friends, he might be participating
You
in
know,
some of
y'all
them
be
games.
gives
That's
you
not
my
what I
folk,
asked.
but you being disingenuous. Because let me ask you this, right? The majority, would you say hip hop is like a black music? Like the majority of people, black people, listen to hip hop in America.
I say different types of it. Yeah, I give you that. Different types. They don't
So the
listen to all
majority,
genres of hip hop or rap music, but they listen to some rap song. Some rap song call that black person name. I give you that.
well, you see, that's a general. That's a general thing. You know what I'm saying? In
But
general,
that's
when people,
actually a majority. You can say a majority of niggas listen to some type of black music with some rhyming in it.
no, I'm saying, but the majority of niggas is not condoning certain type of games, bro.
But see
I want to go
how
further
y'all
than
have
that.
us answer a
I want to
question
say,
and then y'all like
niggas,
move the goalposts when we answer the question? Do y'all
no,
just
no,
want
no,
us to
no.
give you the
I want
answer
to say
that y'all
niggas.
want to hear?
No,
This
no,
is
no, 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 no,
crazy.
no. I want to say niggas and
Just
black.
say homophobic
Yes, black people.
people is not gonna
Hold on,
push
Ivan.
that because they don't want that out there. But we already
Okay.
see
Crazy as hell. Black
Atlanta
women
got
push
a
that all the time, bro.
Oh,
a
that's a
lot
fact.
of
That's
alternative people out there, and I'm pretty sure they
That's a
playing them
hub,
games.
though.
I don't know what it is.
bro.
But Big
The
is that's a
homo
hub. It's only
population is
3
very
hubs, right?
small
It's
when it comes to the
Miami,
numbers,
San
bro.
Francisco, and Atlanta. Where else?
Yeah.
I need Chaz to explain to us what kind of gay games niggas be playing
Yeah,
in the
let's
average
They
neighborhoods in
probably
America.
playing them in the
Bro,
country too. They probably playing them
I'm
in the
not gonna
country.
explain shit because you guys asked the question, we answer the question, and then you move the motherfucking goalposts.
Thank you.
I'm not
You ain't answered
interested in
nothing.
explaining shit.
You ain't answered. You ain't answered
I'm
a
gonna
Chaz
single
tell
ain't
thing.
trying
y'all.
to
Look,
take your
can
shit.
I
No,
tell y'all? I
just
don't play
again
no
say
gay
you
game.
disagree
we about
with
to
it
give
because you don't think that it's a lot of gay men out there. There's a lot of black gay men out there. There's a lot
No,
of
but
them.
look at
That's the
this. You
question.
can't judge it by, bro. A gay man making gay jokes that don't count, bro. We talking about like heterosexual people playing them
Yeah.
games. You can't.
Y'all said a big statement.
Yeah, but
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead,
so
boss.
if what where's the baseline at this? Because we
No,
got
but
a lot of heterosexual niggas be talking about suck my thing, take them to the Frankfurt and all this stuff like that. We got a lot of niggas
But
saying
look at this
balls.
though. But look at this though, Giz. That's why we don't make them joke, because if a man invite you to the Frank stand, that's fighting words, bro.
That's deleting words.
Oh yeah, he got.
There you
He got
go.
to go.
we seen it. We
I
seen
agree.
when
I
we
agree
seen
with you.
Yeah.
when we watch. Hold on one second, though. when we watch all those white funny movies, they always got them gay games. They be grabbing each other's joints and like what's that movie name? God,
Jackass.
Project X.
Jackass.
Jackass one.
Exactly. Right. I want. Yeah,
He's an
you
AIDS
see, there you
victim.
go.
He's an AIDS
right.
victim.
So I want Chaz to tell me what
I'm
kind
not
of gay
telling you
games
shit,
the
my nigga.
average guy.
Do you
Nah,
not
nah,
hear
he
me?
wanna
I'm
he
not
wanna
telling you
answer. Let
shit,
it
man.
go. Let it go.
He
If
not
you don't wanna
playing.
answer,
He not
bro.
playing
It's your
You wanna
Blanco.
know
He not
why?
even
let it go.
playing.
Because
You
you
know what I'm
know
saying?
what?
It's not
Okay,
gonna be
cool.
a
Because you know
gotcha
what?
moment. He ain't playing. He said he ain't doing it.
Okay.
Right,
Steve-O
Okay,
got
because
a
we
terminal
know, hold on one
illness.
second, babe. Because we know for a fact niggas ain't playing like that, my nigga. We know that. I never seen it with my own eyes, okay? And you know a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Because something
Nah,
even close to
Yeah,
gayness,
you
my
know
nigga. Somebody
No,
everybody.
can
you
You
be.
know
can't sit there and say
everybody,
you
bro. You
never
know
seen
Taylor,
it though.
everybody, bro.
Taylor,
Now,
not
now,
all.
now you lying now.
Okay,
Bro, you
tell
And
us
got it,
about
Taylor,
one
bro.
game then.
and Taylor, we know it's
Tell
not
us about
all
one
white
game
dudes.
then.
We know it's
Nigga,
not
you
all.
know,
Wait a
you
minute.
got it. You know every fucking body. You know somebody that does every fucking thing, my
Because
nigga.
you
You got it,
capping.
bro.
That's
You
why.
got it.
You capping, nigga.
Shut
Ain't
your
no.
Wait a
bitch
minute.
ass up,
Wait a
nigga.
minute. Wait a
Shut
minute.
up.
He ain't got to answer. He ain't got to answer if he don't feel like answering. But check this out, Taylor. We're not saying that it's all white dude. We're just saying that when you hear niggas making gay joke, you automatically in your brain you imagine a white dude. You
He's
know
a
what I'm
white
saying? It's
boy,
fucked
yeah.
up. But we're not saying
Taylor,
that.
I ain't do you like that. I throw some of the black ones out there too, cause they be out there punching each other in the balls and jump. They know they be done.
What?
Some of them
And
be
Taylor,
doing that crap.
and Taylor, you married to a Jamaican. She not fucking with that shit at all, man.
Look. I want to talk to Taylor too. Taylor, I need that Samsung 22 Ultra. I need that because the camera.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
You know why? Because they damn, you know why?
Yeah, I mean the whole time that's what I thought it was.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It's because you keep using the word voyeur. This is cuckold activity.
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Yeah, we're gonna step it up the cuckold.
Yeah. So I'm saying voyeur because that's what she said to me.
Right.
Like, when I came in.
You know why? 'Cause they you know why? Because voyeur don't seem as bad as cuckold. So they downplay it with the yo, I'm just a voyeur. Nah, you was an official cuckold.
Nigga, voyeur. I think voyeur is worse than I don't know. Nah, cuckold is worse because your own chick is getting
That's your
piped.
woman.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Cuckold is worse because that's your woman. You got to go home with her. You got to go
And
home
voyeur
with her.
is some peeping tom shit. You ain't got it's not somebody you know.
Cuckold mean
Keep the time fit
that's
more
just
into voyeur.
look. Cuckold is a person that's
Vic, I'm
not.
about to spend my
Hold
own
on.
$5 to drop you, bro.
The
You ain't got
cuckold ain't nothing but a man that got a woman that he's watching the woman do sexual activities with a man and not making profit off of it. Listen what I'm saying, bro. Y'all got to understand what's really going on in the world. It's some people that don't want to make money off of females doing sexual activities with other men. They enjoy the thing. That's where the veil
Yeah,
come in,
that nigga
bro.
paying too. He paying. He ain't trying to
No,
make money off of it. He paying for him.
no. Look. They got nude beaches all over the United States and the other places y'all can travel to, right? Nobody is
Fit,
making
bro.
money
You
off
just
of
want
being
to
a
talk,
swinger.
nigga.
Nobody is making money off of being a swinger. The value of that thing of going to those resorts is to see your partner getting screwed, bro. What are y'all talking about?
Blanco,
Look,
why you ain't
so
got no
they are the
question for Vic?
cuckold.
Why you got no
The
question
Nah,
for
cuckold.
Vic, Blanco?
don't ask Vic no question, please. I'm begging y'all. Don't ask.
Don't ask me because I know what it is. I've
Right,
been all
right,
across the United States.
right,
I know what it is.
right.
Shit.
Cuckold, because voyeur, I mean, you watching anybody, not your girl. Cuckold is when your girl is in play. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's sound cuckoldish, man. Did Puff ever participate?
Nah, man. Nah, he stayed across the room. Like I said in my
Stop the cap.
Stop the motherfucking cap.
I don't know about this
Stop
answer.
the motherfucking cap.
I don't know about this answer, bro.
Liar! Bullshit! 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 Bullshit!
Why the fuck would he need Astroglide when y'all already oiled up?
That's the part I didn't understand. I was like, what is this is why I asked what the Astro thing is, because it's like And then
But it's a
chastity.
lubricant. It's a lubricant.
But then with the baby oil is for, you know what I'm saying?
For the baby oil, like the woman said down at the bottom in Chaz, it's a different kind of stuff. It like if you rub it on it, it gets you shining, but it's not gonna get you lubricated.
Tell the truth up
It's
here.
not-
The baby oil is so you can't fight.
I think they said something like baby oil. They put some stuff in that baby oil so it absorbs easily into your body.
No, he didn't do that.
Oh, wait. They was putting drugs in the baby
No,
oil?
they didn't do that. No.
Okay.
Okay, so
if you low key think about it, on some scientist shit, if you put some fucking cocaine in some baby oil, that shit could they probably was on to some
Numbs you up. Yeah. But they test
Think about it. Why they need so much baby oil? Do it? That man had thousands of baby oil.
Because
that was a
they were putting
psyop. That wasn't real.
They were putting it in them like in baby pools, and they were filling those baby pools with full of oil, and they used to just dip in that thing. Like a real pool. You know, like the baby pools you buy for your kids?
Yeah, them
when
little
your kid like
plastic
2 years old.
Yeah.
There you go. They used to fill that shit up with baby oil, and they used to keep the oil warm. These people crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Them niggas been through a
That's
lot.
so you can't fight.
He's using that for loot.
Do you consider Puff a cuckold?
Yeah, I mean the whole time that's what I thought it was.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It's because you keep using the word voyeur. This is cuckold activity.
Yeah,
We're
no,
gonna-
without a doubt.
Yeah, we're gonna step it up to cuckold.
Yeah. So I'm saying voyeur because that's what she said to me.
Right.
Like when I came
Because
in.
that, you know why? Because they down. You know why? Because voyeur don't seem as bad as cuckold. So they downplay it with the yo. I'm just a voyeur. Nah, you was an official cuckold nigga. Because voyeur, I mean, you watching anybody, not your girl. Cuckold is when your girl is in play. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's sound cuckoldish, man. Did Puff ever participate?
Nah, man. Nah, he stayed across the room. Like I said in my testimony, the closest he got to actual action, like it was one time. All the stuff, almost every session happened in the living room, but it was one specific one where we got moved to the bedroom, me and her.
Mm-hmm.
So in the bedroom, he's in a closer proximity because he's walking around the bed. And at some point, like almost at like a strip club, he took like a stack of hundreds, and just threw it on the bed while we was while me and her was having sex, and we both was like what's going on? And he was like, nah, I'm enjoying this shit.
Nah, Puffy, fuck this nigga, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, night.
He tried to pay for an extra party. Extra party.
I think Puffy done diddler this nigga, bro. I think the diddler diddled this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? While he fucking, the nigga throw some money on the bed. That nigga, come on, man. He leaving out too much parts of this story.
According they were under oath, and according to no nigga having smashed Diddy and Diddy having smashed smashed him. So that's the part that gets even crazier, bro. Like he just
it could be a non-disclosure agreement that he got with him. Them NDA.
NDA don't count for a criminal case, buddy. That should go out the window.
What is Young Thug lawyer name that's now working with Puffy?
Brian Steele.
That nigga gonna get Puffy off.
YSL Steele. YSL Steele, nigga.
The problem is, Diddy gonna be found guilty. He's gonna be found guilty. It's impossible for him to get off. He got too much shit stacked up against him.
He getting off.
No, he's not.
That nigga Brian Steele ain't no fucking
really
joke,
well,
bro.
and Trump gonna pardon him.
Look, watch this night. The nigga Brian Steele is no joke. This nigga, this is what he does, bro. Like, this is his specialty. Like, even if they find this nigga guilty, bro, I forgot how many. Glanville was already mad with the nigga because, like, he done got a bunch of people off after Glanville done, like, convicted him and shit. So Glanville already had a chip on his shoulder and shit when they went to court. That's why all that bullshit was going down, bro. That nigga's gonna get off, bro. Telling you he's gonna get off.
This is a federal RICO, and they got too much shit stacked up against this nigga. They got like the way that they structured this case. This nigga getting at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, he gonna get hit with the transportation of prostitution. Why do you think they dropped that video to kill 3 birds in one stone? They showing him beating the bitch, dragging the bitch to the room. That right there to prove that the bitch was quote unquote she was incorporating. Then they got the fucking the
And watch
security nigga
this.
come to the room. So hold on 1 second, bro. Let me finish, bro. So they got the security nigga going to the room and actually identify this nigga right here. And this happened to be at the Intercontinental in LA. That right there alone, they got you on the transportation of prostitution. That's a nice lights out.
And watch this. This is why that shit is not even going to be admissible. You know why that video is not going to be admissible? Because they chopped the shit up when they put it on CBS or whatever news media brought the shit out or leaked the footage. And now they're trying to ask them, where's the original? And they're saying that the original is gone. They don't have any trace of it. That video, the way that it's chopped up, isn't the original video. So it wouldn't be admissible in court because it's tampered
You're missing
with.
the point. You're missing the point. It doesn't matter if admissible or no, bro. They already played 1 million times. It's already in the juror's mind. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. People already watched it, bro.
It
Right,
doesn't
so that's
matter.
just to bias the court of public opinion. But here's the
Exactly. It don't matter.
what is 1 second, 1 second. What is Punisher saying right here? Diddy never said nothing to him. Cassie found him, and Cassie told him everything to do.
But you see what the Punisher just finished saying 10 seconds ago? He said Diddy came in the room and threw a stack of $100. He said that just now.
Right, but how was the Punisher even there?
Because he got transported by Mr. Buff Daddy, aka
Because
Fran Black.
Cassie called him.
He didn't get transported. They did everything in New York.
That's important.
Nightish. The room is under Fran Black. Fran Black is Puff Daddy. That's it.
Bro, he didn't
credit
transport
card.
nobody. They did all that shit in New York.
My
He
nigga,
said they
this
did all
happened
that
in LA. That's
in
not-
New York.
This happened in New
I'm
York,
not
bro.
sure.
I mean, I know this happened in California. This happened in Intercontinental in Los Angeles.
I thought he said where did he say this shit happen? Because he did mention it in the beginning, Doc.
Yeah, he
dude.
said X6.
He said it was all over different locations of high quality joints in New York.
New York. Because I thought it was just New York.
If you follow the trial, this man met up with them between 8 and 12 times. So he was in a bunch of different cities. But the video that everybody saw, the entire world saw, he was at the Intercontinental Los Angeles. And he happened to be in the room. I think him or
but
the other guy.
Blanco, he didn't say that though. In this interview, what he said was when they come back in town, they'll give him a call.
Right.
And Cassie was the one who always gave him a call, and they was going to different extravagant hotels all over the city.
Mm-hmm.
That every single thing he did was following the direction of Cassie.
Earlier he did say that in the interview. Earlier in the interview, he did say that. You know what I mean? He's more
It'll be like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, and then it'd be months in between. You get another call.
Mm-hmm.
It was one guy that Cassie actually fucked the nigga with how Diddy being around. Like Diddy was like out of the country and Cassie turned around, kind of backdoored that nigga Diddy and met up with him. I don't know if it was this one because it was like two favorite. It was like between the Punisher nigga or the Jules nigga. I don't know which one's the favorite one.
Well, the Jules, you might be talking about the Jules one, Blanco.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, she tried to sleep with him too the first time after Puffy left. She came
Yes, I
back.
tried to ask him. Yeah, and he wasn't with it.
Yo, Doc, you paused at 14:27. Is there any way you could kind of go back and like 2 times it in the beginning? Because I think in the beginning is where he said the shit about New York. And we just keep the timestamp.
Let me copy
he's from
the
New York.
timestamp. Let me copy the
No.
timestamp.
I'm talking about because he mentioned all the places that he met him. And if I'm not mistaken, you might be talking about the other guy, but if I'm not mistaken, it was all over New York, but it was just at different fancy hotels. I could be wrong, but
he is from New York. He is from New York, so that makes sense.
Maybe your Astro Glide car's been
directly. He said her name was Janet and said it was.
Right into the interview. He's live here with me right now. How did the first time Puff and Cassie get in contact with you?
Yo, they called up like they was just hiring a regular party. Cassie hit me directly, said her name was Janet, and said it was her birthday. So her husband said she could hire a dancer. So I just booked it like a regular party. At the time, it was like $200. I gave her a quote. She said she was going to be there with some friends. They gave me an address.
Pause it. Boom. There it is right there. The nigga went to the spot thinking it was a regular party. Then I guess they paid him more for the other shit. And that would make sense to what I was saying before. Again, this is what the nigga is telling us. It might not be true, but the nigga booked it as a regular party, not knowing what he was getting himself into.
But look at this though. A lot of stuff like that, they do gotta book it as a regular party because sex work is not fucking legal. So you got
right. I mean, but escorting is though, right?
And you gotta understand, like they were getting. This is what they were getting. They were getting the niggas from 3 different sites, from Craigslist, Backpage, and some cowboy bullshit. I forgot the name of the third one. It's like cowboy something, right? And so they know a lot of the niggas were like on some dancing shit, but they were using those avenue just to have the nigga come through so they can pay him to fuck that boat.
Yeah, I think
you good on this. Let me
No, you can just take it back to the 14 because I can just go back and watch it. But I maybe he was talking about one of the other 2 niggas, but I could have sworn this dude said they were in New York the whole.
No, this dude is local. Yeah, this dude was only fucking with him on the
like 10 different times or whatever. Right. They had different meetups and they were all like in the city. So you can't really get a trafficking because Diddy probably, I don't know. You can only have a residence in one state at a time, right?
I don't know how they do that shit.
Yes. Like once you stay
because
in
I know
the city
the nigga got properties
months.
in Cali. The nigga got properties in Miami on Star Island, whatever. And then the nigga
resident. Can you be a resident in several places?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you can, but if you have a business,
maybe a celebrity,
like you have to be on some sort of business. You have to be on some sort of business type of activity, but the regular person, nah, nigga, because you have to live somewhere. You have to be like a resident for one particular state at least 6 months until you get mail. It's like some sort of thing you gotta meet.
I think he might have still been a resident of New York.
Think about it. Think about it. When you move from one place to another, when you got like 6 months to change your tax from that old state to the new state.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that like from you and me,
you can be a resident in as far as tax and legal purposes is as one state at a time, but you could have property and shit
and
elsewhere.
multiple, right? Like because I know celebrities sometimes
everywhere. But you have to be attached to one state though.
Right. I know celebrities sometimes get special treatment. That's why I wasn't sure if you could be, you know what I'm saying? Like if you could have residency in multiple places. Because I know you gotta get like it's like 6 months to a year to get like residency and shit like that.
Okay.
The thing is that me personally, I think as of right now they haven't proved the racketeering part because that's the charge that Diddy actually got it fight. That one carried 25 to life. I think that one is like he opened the air. But I think eventually they're gonna prove that shit. The sex trafficking, I'm in like 50-50, but they got Diddy on the transportation of prostitution. They got him on that one. They got him. It's pretty pathetic actually because I think prostitution should be legal.
Right, me too. I think it should be legal too.
And women are fighting for it to be legal.
Shit. And you know,
it's in the Bible.
Doing what we was doing.
Right. So the nigga basically, I'm gathering information as we talk. Y'all in the bed, he's circling the room, takes our second and just throw it on the bed.
Throw it on the bed.
Wow. It's crazy. Sorry about that. I was just thinking, what was the most money you made doing this with them?
Every single time I came, it was $1,200 to $2,000. But like I said, sometimes I could come 3 days in a row.
Right. So,
you know, so $1,200, $2,000, $1,200 for that. You know what I'm saying?
For that session.
3 days. Yeah, exactly.
Got you. And it would last 2-3 days?
Yeah, 2-3 days, but not straight. Like a few hours, I'll go home, you'll come back again. A few hours, I'll go home, come back again. You know?
Niggas on time, niggas on clockwork. That's a wild nigga. Yeah. I also seen that you say, Cassie said she felt comfortable with you. Did you take that as she liked you?
Oh, that's...
Not really. I knew, it was clear, man, this was something we were setting up for her dude, right? At the time, I'm thinking her husband, because she said this to me the very first encounter. right? So I didn't think it was a personable, she's into me. But obviously, if this is something that has to be done based on their sexual fetish, well, she's going to do it with somebody that, all right, I'm comfortable with this dude, you know?
Right.
So I always took it as, however the vibe was, however things went, it worked for her. So that's why she said, I want to call you back, you know?
Got you. Did Puff ever appear jealous while you guys were having intercourse or participating with each other?
Not at all, man. Not at all. It was like, like I told you, the focus was making sure he got the right visuals, the lighting was right, put more baby oil on. Like he was into it from an enjoyment standpoint. Not. Yeah.
So, but you saying he basically never was jealous. Did Cassie ever reach out to you without Puff?
Nah,
this nigga's lying.
And honestly, man, I wasn't.
Let me stop it. What y'all think he lying about?
It's supposed to have been $200. He was getting $2,000. It's supposed to be only one day, and then it's multiple times. It's $1,200. Then he coming in there throwing money on you like a bad stripper bitch. Where did he throw the money at? So he walked over to you. Now he close up on you. Now he not in the mask no more. Now he just in the fucking fitted. Now he's throwing cash on you. Where was he at when he threw the cash on you? Was he standing right behind? Where was he at when he just threw the money there?
I think Knight is going where I'm going with it. I think the diddler diddle this dude.
Knight, to be fair though, damn, let me think. We didn't know. This is the first thing we did because I saw some shit today. That's what I'm saying. To be fair, the thing with the tape, when he tried to get the tape, they were asking for $50K, but he gave him $100.
Yeah, because money don't mean nothing to him.
Yeah, so to be fair, 2,000,
and it's nothing to him. Well, we're not talking about him though. We talking about this lying piece of shit right here that was sucking dick and taking it up the ass and acting like he only fuck women.
Yo, hey yo.
Hey, as a matter of fact, hold on.
Let me play it. Just
yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, like
allegedly,
it was.
It's a good thing we didn't play the whole hour interview.
He was into it from an enjoyment standpoint, not.
Yeah. So, but you saying he basically never was jealous. Did Cassie ever reach out to you without Puff?
Nah, it was strictly business. And honestly, man, I wasn't.
Lie. He said she reached out to him the first time.
Get caught up in.
No, but he talking about to mess with her on the solo tip.
Yeah, during the time that they were together, like from the time the initial meet till the time that the last meeting that they had, did she ever contact him like basically behind Diddy back type shit?
So the first time they met up, he felt uncomfortable. Diddy left. She says Diddy's gone for now. He's not coming back. That part of this is over with. Would you like to come? Would you like to finish? That was the very first time.
And he said he wasn't with that shit.
And he said he wasn't with it. So she did try to hook up with him without Diddy.
No, but
like without their meeting at all. Like just low key, like, hey, what you doing? This nigga out of town.
Like this weird ass nigga.
Night, bro. I don't know, man.
I didn't think she fell in love. I think she's a freaky ass bitch, but she wasn't in love. Nigga, while you around, you want to get off something? I got a little bit of energy left. We didn't do nothing but oil each other down in front of Diddy.
Matter of fact, you know where I heard that? I heard that on DJ Act thing with they were going over the case and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, that's where I heard it. Where he tried to get the tape, and I guess he tried to get everybody's license and shit. So he had a copy of like their photo ID. And had the one guy sign a disclosure or what's that thing called?
There's NDA.
Yeah, the NDA shit and all that. So,
Ack is a freaky ass nigga too, though, right?
Listen, bro. Listen.
What was the girl that was at Ack house that the two friends let her in, and Ack watched his two friends fuck her over the fucking cameras in his house, then try to blackmail her with it the next day, and then she flipped that shit on him. That was just last year.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
because the chick was saying she ain't fucked his friends and shit.
It's on camera. It's on his house cams. He got cameras outside and inside. So it shows a cam inside where she's in the living room on the couch,
shows the footage in the pool.
Then screwing both of them. And then the next morning he woke up and was like, "What's this?" And then she was offended that he was trying to ask her about what she did. Bomb Cherry tried to cuss me out about it. It doesn't matter that she fucked their friends and blah, 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 blah. He could see it and he could have just.
But you know what though, bro? To be fair though, Knight, I think a lot of times, I'm not saying every time, and it sucks that I even have to fucking clarify myself for people to understand doesn't mean every time. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes women get that embarrassment and then they try to, you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what that was. Because her attitude was, I know those guys. I know they be around him. So I didn't, you know what it reminds me of? It's a famous Chappelle skit of the real Mad World where, what's his name? Ajax. And it was Charlie Murphy and the other dude slept with the white boy's girlfriend. And he tried to say, no, Ajax she said, no, you screwed me too. That skit.
Yeah. And
yeah,
like
they just here for whatever it is. Don't try to embarrass them though.
It's crazy. And I guess like because he even said like I think I gave her secondhand embarrassment or whatever by like saying like why would you do that, or I guess it was the way that he, you know what I'm saying? I guess it was the way that he
was,
yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. I haven't heard about it, but maybe they're building a case. It seems to have gone away, but again,
no. They met some happy medium where he broke her off for a decent piece of change.
Oh, is that what that was?
She'd have moved on from it, but in the heat of the moment, she was really trying to go after him. But Act got that kind of money right now, and that's the thing. A lot of these like top streaming people. It's a humiliation ritual thing. Aiden Ross, I Am Speed, DDG. Aiden Ross just took DDG on $100,000 shopping spree. What's that about?
Yeah, that's
let me
some
see you.
shit.
I thought he needed some clothes. I thought he wanted to go shopping.
Hey,
yeah, but why?
He's grooming that nigga. He's grooming that nigga, man.
He's grooming that nigga. When Puffy said, to 50, I want to take you shopping, 50 said, nigga, what?
That's a fact. 50
yeah, because
it was funny that you brought up that man Real World.
Hey, but you ever notice 50 forever been trolling Diddy since that shit?
They got their own issues. They got their own issues, bro.
I think he had brought it up. Something about a record or something like that, right?
I can't remember. There's a lot of.
I know 50 Cent first industry record, like the shit to come out was with the Mad Rapper, like back in the day.
50 said he wants to try to dissuade Trump from pardoning Diddy. He
been going at Diddy for years. Pause. But like even with the vodka shit, it's like y'all drinking that puppy juice. Yeah, like every chance he gets to troll Diddy, he trolls Diddy, bro. I think 50 might be the ultimate troll, bro.
I can't think of nobody that's a bigger troll.
Nightish on that Mad Real World skit when old buddy came out of jail. What his name was? It was him and another
Lysol.
What you say?
Lysol.
Lysol and old buddy had Katie in the bed in the dark with the camera. And when they panned over to Katie's boyfriend, he was doing that cuckold stuff. He was crying. He was crying, beating the meat.
What the fuck y'all be watching, bro?
Right. What is in y'all?
You don't remember the Dave Chappelle the Mad Real World skit? It was like Real World.
Yeah.
Was it the third season?
No, here's what it was. Do you remember the actual Real World? It would always be like a bunch of white people and like one black guy,
one black person,
girl. So on the Chappelle show, he made all the people black with one white guy and one white girl.
Okay.
And then
Charlie was that the first one or the second one? Which season was that? Or the third?
Say it was the second.
I remember the skit, but I don't remember the skit. You know what I mean?
Second season.
Second season. Oh damn, man, I forget that shit.
Did he? Somebody got stabbed up too, man. Somebody got shanked up with his the dad.
Well, I need. You know what's crazy? I need to go back and watch that whole
I
shit.
believe is the one that shanked him.
I need to go back and watch that whole thing. Because, bro, I ain't seen that in years, bro.
Let's move
We can
forward.
get through it. We got what? Another like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Type of fantasy. I know one of the other dudes got caught up in some fantasy of they could be together. I knew what it was, man. Like I'm she with a dude in $30,000 a night suites. Like I move. I can pull it off with chicks, but you know that's a tough act to follow. You know what I'm saying? So I saw it as an opportunity, man, and I was just trying to come through to come up whatever way I could with that easy money. How I saw it.
Yeah, I ain't knocking my nigga. How was that pussy though?
I mean, bro, even if it was fire,
bro, was the pussy good for family? Let's.
You think that's what fucked him
Cam
up?
asking the important questions, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. This question is gonna make or break the interview right here. What would you say
already?
Yeah.
I said, so is this, you think this is what kind of got everybody's feathers ruffled?
Yeah, and I don't know why they feathers ruffled. She's going out and recruiting people for the like. Come on, man.
Well, see, that's where my confusion lies. It's like, okay, well, they paid for it as a listen. Whatever people decide to bring into their bedroom, bro, not my business, bro. Not my business, right?
Right.
So it's like, can you do something, have regret? Like, are niggas allowed to do that shit too?
No.
Do some shit with a female, have regret, and then like pause some shit on them?
No.
No. And the other thing, what the women having the issue, they don't like nobody talking about their business.
Yes.
For some reason, that's the real issue.
Unless they talking about it, Giz.
No, that's it though. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do and say the wildest shit. You are the one that can't say it
or judge.
Have you ever seen Horrible Decisions?
No, what's that?
That's Mandy and Wheezy, two light-skinned chicks. They talk about all kind of crazy shit. But if a man said the same shit they were saying, they've been on YouTube for at least 20 years saying it's another one called Poor Minds.
Well, I watched Poor Minds. They used to be on 5150, not 5150.
They used to be on 85 South.
85 so, yeah.
Then you got Lip Service with Angela
Yee. Yeah, facts.
She say the crazy. She
I'm
had
about to subscribe to the decision shit right now. I gotta
Horrible Decisions,
hold on,
Poor Minds, and Lip Service. On Lip Service, she had Patrice O'Neal and Melissa Ford on there. She said to Melissa Ford, "Do you like people to come in your face, choke you, bang you in the behind, and do all this other shit?" And Melissa Ford took a sip of wine and coughed a little bit and said, "Yes." That's on YouTube. It's still around. Lip Service.
I've been subscribed to Lip
Poor
Service.
Decisions is one of the channels as well.
Poor Decisions is on YouTube too. That's Mandy B and Wheezy.
Poor Minds. Horrible Decisions and Poor Minds.
Yes. Like prostitute, horrible decisions.
Oh wow.
And then the other one is Poor Minds, like you pouring wine.
Like pouring wine. I like that name. That name was hard. The first time I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's hard.
Poor wine? Okay.
Poor
Minds.
Or okay. Okay,
a poor minds is like a triple entendre type shit.
Right.
They get hella drunk and they just say crazy shit. My favorite recent show was when it was them and Slim Thug.
I seen shorts of that shit. I didn't watch the whole shit though. That shit was on the internet. I seen a couple of shorts on it.
Slim Thug was in there like, well, if y'all saying y'all hoes, why you ain't fucking me yet? Slim Thug was shooting this shot.
Okay, there they go. Okay, wow. I had never heard of any of these people. Now you the GOAT, man. You the GOAT.
I'm surprised Knight is know about Poor Mind.
Bro, I told you yesterday, Knight's a smart nigga, man. He be like, if you actually just sit there and listen to his like shit, how he breaks shit down.
No, not
Sometimes
like the
he-
smartness, like how he's hip to a lot of like.
Yeah, he be breaking shit down. I be in the chat going off on him sometime, but he be breaking that shit down though.
You know what I'm saying? How he's hip to shit that a lot of people his age don't be hip to. Even how we know how to use AI, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be calling their kids to know how to unlock their phone and shit, nigga. You know what
Yeah, he got that shit. But hey, it took him time though. It took him time.
It took me about 2 years.
Yeah, that's about right. To actually know what you're doing.
Yeah. Now it's easy. I can just run through the shit now.
Yeah.
Let's see what else this bar guy talking about.
Yeah, so
Liar.
I saw it as an opportunity, man, and I was just trying to come through to, come up whatever way I could with that easy money. How I saw it.
Yeah, I ain't knocking my nigga. How was that pussy though?
I mean, bro, even if it was fire,
bro, was the pussy good for family? Let's stop with political shit. We was Harlem time, my nigga. You 30 nights.
Even if it was fire, what do you think he fucking with the? You think he thought the pussy was fire or it wasn't? He said even if it was
Probably. Yeah. I don't know, bro. How does your mind separate the fact that a nigga's watching you to what you to performing? Unless you like a performer, like you getting paid to, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a professional performer on the screen.
He probably was uncomfortable. Diddy probably made him uncomfortable. See, he can't even know what the pussy would.
Now I know Night, but we going by what the man's saying. We can only go by what the man's saying. Because I couldn't even imagine me in a situation like that.
And if I'm getting 2,000, I'm supposed to get 200. Then you give me 2,000. She oil me up, I oil her up. She playing with herself. I'm doing whatever. And then nigga way over here, I don't give a fuck. We got Astroglide or whatever else. And he ain't touched me. I'm finna feel all of them guts.
Listen, but listen though, Knight. I think. Okay, my mind is like, I don't remember every single thing, but I think what he was saying was the nigga was making them nervous. He was moving around the room and shit.
That's what I'm saying. If you in some pussy, right? Like if I gotta fuck a chick and have a quickie, I can't give a accurate rating on the pussy because I had to hurry up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you get the enjoy so you could give an accurate rating. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's uncomfortable while you working. He says strictly business.
Okay,
Nigga
so
probably
here's my
nervous.
thing. If I'm in a court of law, and the court of law, she's blind, she got a veil over her eye.
Justice is blind, yeah.
And yeah, Justice is blind. And I hear two names, and one of them is the bad guy. You hear Diddy, Love, Puffy, and then you hear Punisher. Which one of them people would you think is the bad guy?
The Punisher.
What are we saying right here? Punisher mean you finna come through and punish some shit.
Oh, you mean the name? Oh, the
That's
name.
the sales pitch, bro. But that's just part of the man's sales pitch. What if that's, you know what I mean? What if the nigga come through with a Punisher t-shirt? You know what I'm saying? That's probably.
Hey, you gotta respect the double entendre though. Punish her.
Yeah,
yes. And look at this sunken eye, bald head, motherfucking zombie looking nigga right here.
Now, bro. He's an old nigga. He might have been like in his 40s when he was doing
so
this
life
shit.
is almost over with. Why ain't you trying to dig deep in them guts?
Listen, hey.
He might got a lot going on.
Bro, you know what I think? I personally think allegedly. You know what I think allegedly? I think once Cassie got with the trainer, the dude made her feel like she was disgusting or whatever. Like he probably was just giving her an earful, you disgusting. Okay, how we gonna do this? You basically left with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You came with nothing, you left with nothing. Yeah, we gonna run this bag up. We finna, you know what I'm saying? We finna make you feel shame and we finna run this bag up. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, what I don't understand was how easy was it for you to leave Ryan Leslie, but all of a sudden you can't leave Puff?
Puff applied that pressure.
And show some ism in the motherfucking chat. You know what I'm saying? Bringing y'all that ism.
That's crazy, Knight. I don't get it.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I couldn't get there, bro.
Okay.
Like I got a dude pacing back and forth.
You got him hidden. We can't see him.
You see this? Oh, my bad. And you see this nightish? That's what Chaz is saying. The same thing this dude is saying. Check this out.
I mean, bro, even if it was fire.
Bro, was the pussy good for family? Let's stop with political shit. We was Harlem time, my nigga. You 39th Street and 40th. Was the pussy? How was that pussy, my nigga?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I couldn't get there, bro.
Okay.
Like I got a dude pacing back and forth, beating his joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My peripherals, my spider senses is wilding. You know what I'm saying? And especially
That's
when
what
I
I'm
found out-
saying, nightish. The man probably took enhancers so he could perform even if he's nervous, bro.
Do you see that nigga that had that Swarovski bandit mask on?
Nice.
And had something across his chest that says Pink Horse.
Hey,
That nigga say, I'm from Harlem too, nigga. Was a pussy fire.
But
hey, look,
Stand up and represent. That's what that nigga said. He's from Harlem too.
And let's
Hey,
let
Doc.
Ism to the stage.
Hey, Doc. I was gonna say, I think we got somebody that can break this shit down for us
Go
better
ahead,
than
go
anyone
ahead.
on the panel.
Go ahead, OG
Salute to the
Ism.
panel.
Go ahead.
Salute to the panel. Y'all go on
Salute,
ahead, man.
salute,
I don't wanna
salute,
come in
salute. Top of
start
it,
no
top of it.
confusion, man. Keep on going. Keep on flowing, family.
Let me bring this shit back.
We was Harlem time, my nigga. You 39th Street and 40th. Was the
that's a tough act to follow. You know what I'm saying? So I saw it as an opportunity, man, and I was just trying to come through to, come up whatever way I could with that easy money. How I saw it.
Yeah, I ain't knocking my nigga. How was that pussy though?
I mean, bro, even if it was fire.
Bro, was the pussy good for family? Let's stop with political shit. We was Harlem time, my nigga. You 39th Street and 40th. Was the pussy? How was that pussy, my nigga?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I couldn't get there, bro.
Okay.
Like I got a dude pacing back and forth, beating his joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My peripherals, my spider senses is wilding. You know what I'm saying? And especially when I found out it was Puff. When I found out it was Puff, it got all the way worse because if you grew up in Harlem, if you grew up in that era, I can't validate it, but everybody knows there's rumors, right? There's rumors that he could be, interested in dudes. So the whole time I'm semi-paranoid. Like I wrote in my book, bro, for real. I got a hearing problem.
Right.
The nigga got a
when he would
book?
give her directions, I would hear like.
You see that sus though.
Wait. Yes, that is. Wait, he said he got a hearing problem. Let's hear it. Let's hear what his hearing problem was.
She was giving him directions, by the way.
No.
what
Puffy was giving her directions.
Right.
She
gave
was
him her
hearing it
directions.
wrong. So let's hear what he thought he heard.
Because Puffy wasn't talking to him directly. Puffy was
He
relating
was talking to Cassie, and Cassie was giving him directions.
Era, I can't validate it, but everybody knows there's rumors, right? There's rumors that he could be, interested in dudes. So the whole time I'm semi-paranoid. Like I wrote in my book, bro, for real. I got a hearing problem.
Right.
And sometimes when he would give her directions, I would hear like something completely different. Like he'll say, yo, I like the position you in. And I'm like, yo, did he just say I wish I could penetrate him? Like
I'm going to bed, bro. I'm going to bed.
Bro, pray before you go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Don't you ever trust two people in this world. Big forehead, light-skinned women. Jada Pickett. Cassie. Russell Wilson's wife. All them big forehead bitch. They're going to use you. Cardi B. They're going to expose you. Sierra. Yeah, that bitch. Don't you ever trust them. Are you a fool? And don't you ever trust a nigga with no facial hair. You know this nigga is sweet water. We call these niggas sweet water whiskey tank. That's my word for him. I made it up. Stop stealing my style, soccer doggers. Look at this nigga, man. They keep their face shaved so they can put it all down in somewhere. Yeah, look at it. See, a man needs to be around a son because you got a beard. When he hug his mom, he be like, oh, supple, sweet. So when he hug his dad, he be like, damn, it's rough. Dad got a little hair on his face, and it's a difference, man. See, we wouldn't accept these dudes around us when we were younger men. It's the black women. I don't want to be at the black women, but they don't want to accept it. These Sweetwater half switch hitting, back catching ass niggas, and you ain't got no facial hair. Oh, I don't go to the barbershop. I cut my own shit. I don't like that kind of nigga. So you don't get at the barbershop. He said, was the pussy good? He still ain't answered. Shit.
We heard what he said. He said that he thought that man said, "Can I penetrate him?" And came back 6 or 7 more times.
This nigga
That is
came with some shit
crazy.
before he came on there, Nightish. A nigga that's a male motherfucking bull that bag bitches and he can motherfucking handle his business in any situation. Nigga just a wild nigga. He don't give a fuck about Puff. He don't get. Everybody can't do that job, bruh.
That's
Like
what I
y'all be
was
thinking
saying.
all
Any
dance,
nigga that is
make
a
hella
male,
money.
any nigga that is a male stripper, male sex, you gotta be comfortable with a lot of shit to even do
I
that.
said that an hour ago.
And a lot of
No,
them
I'm
is
telling you,
gay.
this is what we were saying. You know what I'm saying? A lot
The
of them
story,
niggas.
listen.
When them niggas get invited to a party to do that shit, them niggas ain't know if it's all women at the party or not. They just know they getting paid. They ain't seen the.
Yes, like I said an hour ago, you have the regular rate, which is you just gonna strip. And then it's the champagne room rate. That's for the women and for the dudes. So he finna take your fat auntie to this back room for a couple $100 more, and he finna blow her back out. So he's saying he was something fine like Cassie, and he couldn't focus and couldn't understand. And why is he getting oiled up and she getting oiled up? This nigga got astroblind, then throwing money on him.
And I ain't gonna hold you though. If this nigga gets paid 200 and he'd go from 200 to 2,000, this nigga doing something strange, bro. For some change, bro. Ain't no way. Allegedly, but it's not double. They ain't give him 400. They gave him 2 bands, my nigga.
10
bands.
times the amount.
If you a male escort, you gotta know how to
demonic
get your
looking piece of
person
shit
on
right here
point.
is not lying right now to us.
I don't believe him. I think he's lying. I think he's leaving out a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
I'm going with ism. Why you don't got no fucking facial hair?
Hey man.
Oh, but this also, yeah. I don't know if this. Well, you know what? We're talking about him as of now, not back then, because I think Rick Ross kind of was the one who set this shit off again, where it was cool for niggas to. Because before that, remember, niggas was wearing the
beard, Jazz. My uncle had a beard. Teddy Pendergrass had a beard in the 70s, 80s. No, niggas had beards. Come on.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the young boys. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the, because think about the DMX to like maybe Gucci kind of era and shit like that. Most niggas they had like the shit on the sides and then like they connected it here. Right. But then when like Ross came out, you know, then everybody started, you know what I mean? That's kind of when it got popular for the young boys.
1984, when I was 14 years old, if a nigga didn't have a mustache or a beard or nothing else, I was like, what's going on with now? Don't get me wrong. Not everybody that got a naked face is that. But if I ever saw you with a naked face, I thought it was.
But I ain't gonna hold you. If a nigga got a naked face on purpose, bro, it's something going on there.
It's weird nowadays, though,
Either
right?
Either you on some fun boy shit. Either you on some fun boy shit, or you on some underage shit, bro. Ain't no fucking.
See, because I know dudes that got the bald head and they working like the Emmett Smith with the gray beard going on, and women be like, oh, that's attractive. You know what I mean? Because a beard represents masculinity. So you want to have a little something on your face. It just changed eras. So me and Nightish around the same era, that if wasn't no hairs, we used to say that ain't no more yaya. The hairs mean it was grown. If it wasn't no hairs on it, mean don't touch that. See, but now the women shave the box. I told my father, he 84. I said, the women shave the box now. He said, oh, no, I don't want it, son. I don't want it. They got no hair.
So to your pops, because I ain't gonna hold you. I prefer the box to have have a mohawk or a fade or something.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of something.
A taper, a nice little taper, a little trail.
That whole scorched earth shit. Yeah, I'm cool on that. What you trying to do?
Things, man, that we used to, and I had homies when I was in my 20s, and we'd be riding by, and I say, hey, bro, she got a backpack on. That means you can't say nothing to that. That backpack rule. That means she might be in college, but she could be in high. No. That means we out of that now. We in our 20s. We 25. We can't mess with the backpacks. It was certain things. If she ain't got no hairs, means she was underage. You know. And then times change and different things, but sometimes it's still the same. And I didn't get that saying. My father and them came up with that. If you don't have no facial hair, don't trust him. That's an old 80s, 90s term.
Yes, that's 80s shit.
Before the beard, though, Chaz.
Damn. I don't know. I think like when I was like coming up and shit like that, like you didn't really see
you cut all your shit off.
Huh?
Would you cut all your shit off? Keep it cut off.
No, bro, I haven't cut my shit off. I haven't cut my shit in a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, but right now, because
would you know? I would be scared of me.
Mustache, no nothing. Just
nah, I can't do it, Nightish. I would be scared of me, bro. I always had some shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when I had the little pencil joint, I had a little pencil for a while. You know what I'm saying? I had the full, and I always have a full head of hair. My shit don't grow in patches. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I even have questions about the pencil joint. Why is a motherfucker mustache?
Nah, they used to do the pencil. Remember Cameron and the New York boys used to have like
the pencil is some player shit. Yeah.
It used to be kind of penciled out, like you know what I mean. Are your fade will come to the little points.
Yeah,
and they become
When Cameron was wearing that shit and Max B was wearing that shit, I used to question them niggas too.
Well, you know what I question? If a nigga go out their way to be on some pretty boy shit, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was coming up, bro, we always try to look rugged as much as rugged as possible. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this is why like my hair is long. This is why I grow my shit out. I can't tell you the last time I got a retwist because like women dig that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're in too groomed, you're in too clean cut, you're in too groomed. Like women fuck with that shit, bro.
I'm with you.
What in the peak of one second, because I heard what Witch Doctor just said. In the peak of fucking Dipset and Max B, them perms, them skinny mustaches.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's before my time. When I was in high school, niggas wasn't trying to do no perms.
You talking about them S curls back in the 90s?
I'm talking about Max B and Jim.
That's some pink shit though. That's some pink. It depends on how you rock it. You gotta have a lot of if you don't got a lot of bitches and you doing that shit, there's gonna be sus. But you probably on some pink shit.
But Knight, yeah, you of all people, bro, should not be saying this shit because you know how Cali get out with the finger waves.
Yeah, he's bugging. That's a fact. He's bugging.
I don't give Cali no passes when niggas is wearing bowrettes and fucking O curls and finger waves and all that other shit.
Like Drew Down back in the 90s and shit. Drew Down and all that.
Don't you ever disrespect
Drew Down? Yeah.
See, we used to have they had the wet waves and they had the dry waves, but motherfucker, the barrettes. Now that's Sauce Walker down south. We don't wear no barrettes in the Bay. Now stop it.
That's the hang time shit that they got when they shave the guys.
What niggas was wearing
I'm from the Bay. I'm not talking about the Bay though. Remember when motherfuckers was wearing Pendletons and bowrettes and all that shit in LA?
I'm doing Cali like you gotta separate Cali. Cali is
I'm not talking about Northern California. I'm talking about Southern California.
Well, everybody will think Northern, where I'm from, is the same as Southern. We never wear no goddamn barrettes. We don't wear now the ocean.
You talking about the bubble? Wait,
y'all had the same, but y'all got the same pimp culture, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's Northern. LA is gangbang culture. Northern Cali is pimp, player, get something out of bitch culture.
Okay.
See, Northern Cali would be Delaware, Boston, Massachusetts. It'll be all them states in one. South Carolina. You gotta know this stuff is big. It take like 6 hours to get to LA. So the Northern Cali is
Uncle Knight, y'all talking about the shit that they used to put in the girls' hair, like the clips?
Barrettes.
Isn't that what a barrette is? Like it's got the line and it's got the
looks like a ribbon that you snap together.
No, not the like Drake got. The barrettes is like you put on your daughter hair.
Right, like the little girl's hair or the the bubbles and shit.
Yeah. That's some Southern
That's
shit.
crazy.
But
when was that?
Did that.
Okay,
LA.
like some shit I seen in Boys in the Hood or some shit I seen in like
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was some 90s shit. That was some 90s.
Now the Bay shit in the 90s might have had Drew Down with a perm, but we was just kind of finishing the perm from the 80s. And he had the big ocean wet waves. Then they had the finger waves, the little small ones that some of the girls wear when their hair is short. They had a little
I remember the finger waves. That was a big thing in the South too. The finger waves and stuff.
Okay, see, Northern Cali probably act like a little more the South. Well, we all from the South anyway, but
Yeah,
LA,
yeah.
LA
Most
is
people migrate
in
from
the Bay Area.
from the East Coast to go to the West Coast and shit.
Exactly. So,
From a lot of the
every
research I
time I
do,
go to
most
the
people
East
got.
Coast, anywhere else, they think the whole Cali is beaches, blonde women, and gangbanging. I'll be like, that ain't the whole Cali. It's different.
Yeah, because I went to Newport when I was out there, bro, and it was like a whole nother country, bro. Everybody in flip flops and shorts and shit back then. Newport Beach. Yeah,
Let's
it was like.
Let's see what else we could extract from this.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
This facial, no facial hair, bald nigga, right?
Position you in, and I'm like, yo, did he just say I wish I could penetrate him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing, like, yo, hold on, wait, what did you just say? Like,
so basically, you never could get comfortable because. So let's just be clear and get the elephant out the room for the audience. You're not gay? You're saying
absolutely not.
Right. So
Stop the
therefore,
cap.
you're saying that already, just to put everything into perspective, that you're there for this chicken to get this money. You don't know it's Puff this whole time. So you're already thinking like, okay, this nigga's being weird, whoever it is. And I got to keep an eye out for him because we don't know what type, in case he want to, if he get mad, if he want to join, I'm not with none of that. I'm here to bone your bitch like you paid me to do and stay the fuck out of it. But what you're saying is the paranoia intensified once you found out it was Puff and you like, oh, hold on, now this shit then got to a 10 because not only am I fucking this nigga girl, but it's Puff. So now you say you hearing shit that you wasn't hearing.
But how uncomfortable was this nigga for doing that shit for a whole fucking year? Well, nah, it's a year. It took him a year to find out what it was Puff. I want to know how long after he found out it was Puff he kept doing this shit.
Almost another year.
It was Puff, and you like, oh, hold on, now this shit then got to a 10 because not only am I fucking this nigga girl, but it's Puff. So now you say you hearing shit that you wasn't hearing, and now you can't really enjoy the pussy like you want to enjoy it. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like I'm not intimately connected, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't think I got a real erection the entire time.
Right.
Like I was loading up on any pill, anything that I could take.
Yeah, I told y'all this nigga was on them enhancers because the nigga was uncomfortable and he's still trying to perform while
He's a bad liar. So let me understand this. He couldn't do nothing naturally, so he took an enhancer, and the enhancer didn't work.
No, the enhancer worked. He's saying the enhancer
did get hard.
He did. Yeah, he did fuck her. He did get the pussy. But he's saying he can't.
And he got fucked too. I'm saying he's a lying piece of shit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right.
Like, don't do Charles Broccoli like that. Don't do Charles Broccoli like that.
Yeah.
He said he just that he just put the fluids on the man's chesticle areas, man, on his areolas.
Wait,
man.
what?
What the fuck, man? Where we at, man?
Yeah, let's keep going because
get the cream rubbed on his areolas, man. I know I'm up here with men, man. This is some way out shit. I'm gonna stop talking, man, for a nigga to be trying to clip me.
it's all good. Like, bro, I'm even a bit uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of like the territory's a little, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But listen to what he said.
I'm confident in my manhood.
He was doing this for a year before he found out who it was. Then once he found out who it was, now we know who it is. Now motherfucker throwing money on you. Now you got the damn Astroglide.
Hey, Knight, you know what I'm wondering though? I'm wondering if he was sampling like the new album before it came out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Like,
Yeah.
If y'all been following
if they was listening to the new album.
That Cassie, like after the man do what he do, like to go in the other room and supposed to rub it on Puff. This is what they said. I didn't say it. I'm just following the case from afar.
So allegedly, what happened?
After the male dude come through and do what he's supposed to do with Cassie, she take the pie back to the other room and Puffy like the pie on him, man. That's what they said. Y'all ain't been following it. I've been following it from afar. I ain't just all into it, but I hear what they, the different days and the different witnesses.
Allegedly.
They said that way back when Cassie took the stand. And that's what Cassie said. She could be lying, But she said that Puff like
She said it under oath. What you saying?
Yeah, y'all didn't hear that part.
Hey,
Nah.
why with child?
That was early in the
I
game.
tried to strike certain stuff out of my brain.
Right,
Well, they have like the double room or the big suite, and she go back in the other room and
she had a closed psyop with it. So
whatever
she
they was doing.
gave
Right?
all this testimony while she got a big old
And everybody was like, "Oh, do that mean Puff
pregnant
is
baby
sweet? Do
stomach.
that mean he just freaky?"
Oh, that was for the optics for sure, Knight. That was definitely for the optics.
Yeah, because I could not connect.
Yeah, we
I'm saying it was too paranoid. It was official paranoid, bro. Like, because I'm not used to being in that situation. And then it's like homie got on the veil and butt naked, and then like I said, I find out it's Puff, and then it's the rumors. So real talk, I'm like, yo, I don't want this to go left.
Right.
So
well, listen, man, we're gonna get you some pink horsepower because it don't matter what the situation is. That joint work. We're gonna, you from the block. We'll send you a case up there.
Shameless
now,
plug.
Wait a minute,
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Wait, did he just say we're gonna get you some pink horse?
That's his. That's his.
That's his Viagra. Yeah, it's the Viagra.
He's sponsored by him.
Pause, though. He said, and then that joint gonna work. He was supposed to say, "Pause." He the king of the pause. He can't tell another nigga that.
Wait, whoa, whoa. Pause, man. Nah, nigga.
He says
he ain't trying to pause his money from the sponsorship.
The grand ear to ear. Replay it.
It's too paranoid. It was official paranoid, bro. Like, because I'm not used to being in that situation. And then it's like homie got on the veil and butt naked, and then like I said, I find out it's Puff, and then it's the rumors. So real talk, I'm like, yo, I don't want this to go left.
Right.
So
well, listen, man, we're gonna get you some pink horsepower because it don't matter what the situation is. That joint work. We're gonna, you from the block. We'll send you a case up there.
Nigga giggle like a schoolgirl.
Is it pink powder or pink horsepower?
Pink horse is his Viagra.
It's pink horsepower, but he just called it pink horse for short.
And that's what's on his shirt that matched his ski mask.
Bro, that's genius marketing. That is genius fucking marketing. That's the fuck how you supposed to plug in shit. Too.
You get the weird Punisher that got oiled up and another man threw money on him and then had some electric glide or whatever you call it.
All allegedly Astro glide.
You sound like you jealous, Schneiders.
Hey,
listen.
Damn.
You know that'll never happen to you.
Listen. Here is him. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm gonna go get my bread. I'm not gonna be nervous at no point in none of this shit.
You a big
I'm
ass
gonna
nigga. Like
everything with the bottom of my feet. And if that nigga come anywhere near me, I know I'm not finna slip and slide.
They wouldn't call you the Punisher. They'd call you the Twinkie. They'd be like, call in the Twinkie.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question though.
That's the nigga with the long hair and the unshaved. Yeah, I hear you.
Let me ask y'all a question. If Astroglide or Johnson & Johnson was paying y'all $1 million while y'all was reporting this story to have cases or bottles of that shit on the table, would y'all do it?
What's the whole scenario?
You reporting the story. So you reporting the story. You got this nigga interviewing this nigga.
Yeah.
And then instead of having the pink power or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
On one side, you got a case of Astroglide. The other side, you got a case of baby oil. Would you do it for $1 million?
Yeah, I do it for 500,000. You just saying put it on the table. That's it. Yeah.
And maybe crack one open. You know,
No, you do. You see what? I don't
No,
think
you didn't say that, man. Come on, now. You didn't say that, Chad.
I'm just trying to be funny. I'm fucking with y'all.
He said maybe crack it over. No, man.
Did you go raw, Apple?
Yo, bro, yeah, for real, bro. That same day when he threw the stack of hundreds,
right?
Like we were on the bed and I started out, I'm eating a box, right? And after, you would tell it was like some excitement, some connection. So when I pop up, she's scooting towards me for the penetration, and she kind of looked at him, and he was like, "Yo, go ahead, have a good time." And I was wild reckless. I just was what it was.
So it's only one time you went raw. You repeatedly.
Let's say that was the.
This nigga went raw.
Wait, he was raw dog Ronnie?
Yeah.
He was eating it raw and about to fuck it raw. What's the rest of it?
We leaving out a lot of shit. His story don't sound like it add up. You know what I mean?
Tell it was like some excitement, some connection. So when I pop up, she's scooting towards me.
Yeah, my bad.
That same day when he threw the stack of hundreds,
right?
Like that was like we were on the bed and I started out, I'm eating a box, right? And after you would tell it was like some excitement, some connection. So when I pop up, she's scooting towards me for the penetration, and she kind of looked at him, and he was like, "Yo, go ahead, have a good time." And I was wild reckless. I just was what it was.
Yo,
there's only one time he went
that fucking that look, bro.
And when you say wild reckless,
that camera, bro.
That means something. When you say wild reckless, that's a New York term. That means he probably went right on in. No glove love.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he raw dog though.
Damn.
There's nothing wild reckless about regular sex.
Nigga, a sex worker, bro. That is wild.
Sex worker. I'm not a sex worker. I suck on the pussy and fuck it. There's nothing wild reckless about that. That's just regular sex.
Think about what y'all put on the condom. Why would he put on the condom? He done ate the box. Why would he do that?
You're not getting the clothing broker for me. Not only am I,
you don't get the chlamydia or the gonorrhea all in your tongue and throat. So why you need a condom now?
Come on, man. If you had OnlyFans, you wouldn't get no money. Stop it. Stop it. Are you a client? Go ahead.
I don't think Night should get.
No. Let me help you out because Biggie told you it before. So let me help you out, you anorexic crackhead looking nigga. I'm the player president. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait. Hold on. You can't just be stealing my title, Night. You can't just be stealing my title.
That's the couch you on right there, nigga.
This is
player
a chair.
President. Player of what?
This is a chair.
Bruh.
Couch. You know, couch in here.
A chair.
No, I don't see no playerism about
Yeah, a
you,
chair
man.
is still a chair. But nothing if a bitch ain't there. So what you sitting on?
Pause.
I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you.
A nigga lap, probably.
See what I'm saying?
Weird ass nigga. I can't stand on you.
Wait, whoa, whoa. Pause, man.
See,
wild reckless.
Hey, man,
and I bet this nigga got a shag too. The front part of his hair is a finger wave. Then he got a man unit in the back to make it seem like he has length. I can't stand when a weird ass like this be around me.
What are you talking about? Pause, son. Pause. What are you talking about? That's me right there on the picture, man. What are you talking about, nigga? I'm not like these niggas.
Why the fuck would I be looking at a man?
Damn, bro.
Ism, respectfully. Let the bitch know.
Every time you say respectfully,
yeah, let the bitch know.
Some bullshit.
But I see on the fucking camera, what I see on the camera is a weird ass nigga in a purple outfit.
A purple? That's blue, my nigga. What's wrong with you? Get your eyes.
Well, then I'm colorblind, pussy.
Damn,
why the fuck are you telling me about whatever color it is?
Pussy, because you
want to show me something? If you want to show me something, show me the bitch. If you want to show me something, show me the bitch.
I thought all the pussy was the same color, man. A colorblind pussy. What it look like to you?
Go ahead.
Do it hit different? A colorblind pussy, man. God damn, night.
What you heard about me? Go ahead.
What is that? A bipolar pussy? An anorexic pussy? You understand me? Goodness, boy, you something else, man. Go ahead, player. Do your thing.
Right.
That's what it was.
So it's only one time you went raw. You repeatedly went.
That was, let's say that was the 4th time, and then it was every time to the last time.
Gotcha. Gotta go raw sometime. Gotta go raw and Cassie be like that, my nigga. Some of my co-hosts, they got a couple questions for you, but I got one more question before they ask you a couple questions. We hear about 50's baby mom, Daphne, being involved in some of these things. Did you ever fuck Daphne, 50 Cent's baby mother?
Nah, every time I was called or involved in any way, it was only Cassie specifically.
All right, cool, man. Hey, yo, my man Larry, Sheree, you got a question for him? We get ready to wrap this up. Sheree, you've been great, man, and thank you for participating. A couple more questions before we get you out of here. And also, we want to talk about your book before you go as well.
I appreciate it.
Yo, what's good, fam? So my question is, you said on the first night, that she asked you if you wanted to continue, and you said no. So when you, so I'm asking is, she wanted to continue. Was Puff there? So basically, I'm saying, did she want to do it without Puff?
So when she came in the room, when she came back in the room and asked me, her actual words was, "Do you want to finish?" Right. So I found out later, finish meant me busting a nut.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah. So
Why do you understand the first time, pussy?
I just turned it down. And if I'm keeping it 100, part of the reason why I turned it down is because I was struggling to get my joint up and hold an erection anyway, because I was homie got on the veil. I don't know who it is. He's pacing back and forth. So I couldn't get in that zone anyway. So I turned it down. You know, obviously I'm trying to be professional or whatever, but at the same time, I don't think I could have finished if I wanted to.
But he wasn't in the room with you anymore.
He wasn't, but what I would assume what would have happened was she would have said, "Do I want to?" And if I would have started, he would have walked back in.
All right, then I got two more. So the other one was when he threw a stack of money on you. Were you able to keep that money? Was that the most money that he threw on you? Was that like you said it was a stack of hundreds? Like how like you said earlier, 1,200 to 2,000. Was it more than that, or was that the 1,200 to 2,000? Because when I think of a stack, I think of like 5,000, 10,000.
Nah, it wasn't a stack. It was, I believe it was 2,000. And honestly, I thought that was a day I was going to really make a lot of bread, because the 2,000 got thrown on the bed, was put to the side. As soon as we finished, it was handed to me. So I was hoping then she was going to come, because he would come at the end of the night and pay me again, and that'd be an additional money. But that 2,000 ended up just being the money I got. So it wasn't like a super payday of a session. So I just pretty much got my money in advance, you know.
I got you. My last question is, when all this kind of came about, you know, there's this history now of Puff being really violent. Were you scared to testify? Are you scared of retribution? Are you like was that an issue for you to go testify?
Yeah, I mean, it's something you have to consider, right? But look, what I understand is the details of what went on. Obviously, they're going to be embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what happened in those encounters, and you know, I got to testify to what happened. But the truth of the matter is, I don't feel like I was biased, or let's say threw him under the bus, right? You know, none of my testimony is saying she was abused. Like, you know, there was aggression, there was, it was not consented. You know what I'm saying? She was under the influence of the drugs, because that's just not true, right? Like, everything seemed in the right mind. Everybody seemed cool. All my communications and everything with her was on point. So honestly, I thought me testifying my actual facts actually probably benefited the defense. To this day, I'm still not exactly sure why the prosecution wanted me to testify. So I felt like as long as I go up there and say exactly what happened, again, there's going to be an embarrassing element to it. But I don't think I don't think my testimony seemed biased, as if I was trying to do anything other than telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Not like framing things, you know what I'm saying? To go out of my way to put them in a bad light, or put anybody in a light other than what the facts were.
Cool. And my other co-host, PT, got a couple questions?
Yeah, what's going on, family? The question I wanted to ask you was, when she first told you, when your first encounter, when she hit you and she told you it was for her husband, as you progressed and kept going with her after these dates, at any point did you think she enjoyed it as well as Puff, or more than Puff?
So there was only one time where I can, you know, I testified to it also, where it was clear to me that I thought she enjoyed it. Like, and that was the first time we went raw, and he threw the money and stuff like that. Because, you know, you obviously, we fellas, we mess with chicks, you know the mannerisms when it's a connection and when it's not, right? So, but I could say that's the only time it was overtly, I thought, and this is my perspective, that she was enjoying it. The other times, it was clear it was acting, we were putting on a show. Not that she was against it, but, you know, I'm not going to, like, go on no ego trip, like, oh, she was loving it, she was loving me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get those vibes. We were putting on a show.
All right, second question. When he gave y'all permission to go raw the first time, right? Because you said it continued after that. Once you started going raw repetitively, did he give you instructions where you had to nut at, or you came in her?
Yeah, so I didn't get the instructions from him, but it was instructions from her, like, specifically. Every time I nutted, I had to nut in or around the outside of her box. Like, so on her clit, on the lips, everything, and to that degree, on the outside of her vagina. And that was clockwork. It had to be done like that every single time. And actually, it was kind of...
Oh, my goodness.
The session could not be over.
Go ahead, Nate. God dang.
I hate this nigga, man. Fuck the Punisher.
Unless I nutted and I had to nut on the outside of her vagina. Like,
you couldn't leave until that happened?
Yeah, that was like mandatory. It was like,
so
that gotta happen for the session to be over.
And those instructions that she gave you, they came from him, or they was from both of them, or just her?
I mean, like I said, I only ever spoke to her, so instructions came from her.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all good? Yo, Ray, man. So before we get you out of here, tell us a little bit about your book.
Yeah, so my book came up in the trial because I talked about this story, you know, the situation in their graphic. I didn't name no names. My book was actually written before it, but it's called In Search of Freezing Me. I picked that name because I was in the Caribbean with a chick, and we was messing around in the water, and I got brick, and she reached down and touched my joint and said, "Yo, it's hard as freezing meat." So I kind of stuck with it, and it's about as we get older, like you hooking guys up with the pink horsepower, and it's inevitable, right? As we get older, we start getting erection issues. So me being a stripper, being in the sexual light, and then getting erection issues.
Speak for yourself.
Like demoralizing for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole flow is my sexuality. So I went on this quest to correct it, and the correction ended up being a penile implant, which is the best decision I ever made in my life. It sounds wild, but I'm telling you, if your joint ever completely stopped working, you'll consider it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wrote a book to tell dudes that hit the end of that road. There's options, most erectile dysfunction is mental. It's not even nothing wrong with you physically. And I basically wrote a book for dudes that are suffering or start to suffer. And it's a self-help book, kind of gives you information based on funny stories. It's not like medical jargon. It's real funny, entertaining stories that give you solutions and remedies and what to do and what not to do. To kind of get it came up in the trial, so it's being clowned. Like I wrote it to be humorous, but it's real serious, useful information on there. People buying it. I hit like a #1 bestseller on Amazon. People writing me. I got dudes DMing me, like, because nobody wants to talk about it, right? Yeah. Everybody taking a pill, everybody using some sort of enhancer, but nobody got a problem. So we know that's not the case. And I just decided, I kind of put myself on blast, put it out there, but then a solid one at all. It was super unreliable. And that's emasculating to the next level.
Absolutely. Let me ask you.
It's clearly blood flow.
I always tell my nephews, stop messing with them honey packs. Stop messing with them over-counter rhinos and all that shit. Because next thing you know, you're going to need that shit. Right. If you a young man, just work out. Your testosterone should be pumping. Your blood should be flowing good. Now, when you're an older man like Nightish and you got a gray-ass beard.
Why you focus on me, Ism?
And I'm just starting shit with you because you like talking shit.
Listen, I don't need none of that shit.
So shut the fuck up.
Your young nephews is fucked up because they
you sitting
on weed and
boy.
fucking with weed and ain't going to sleep and smelling like onions and standing in front of liquor stores with Timberlands on, and it's the West Coast. Don't blame that on me.
You look like you got some Timberlands on right now, nigga. Show us your
in the West Coast, bro. What do you talk about, bro? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be trying to shoot shots at Nightish. Nightish got that real game for you.
What did you up here? Nightish Defense Force or something? King
No, bro. No, Nightish really got real information for you.
I take this.
Goofus, because
I drink a cup of this every day.
What is that? What is that?
This is greens. These green blend. They got maca root in it. They got sea moss in it. They got rose tip in it and all that other shit. Don't bring your bitch around me. You'll fuck around and see a fat man can do something.
I'm going to tell you, look, Nightish people is the real reason why y'all got this trouble in these Eastern cultures of black people, because they was the one that implemented that gang banging and handling their shit,
you find this
putting
nigga
shit
at?
down.
This nigga done woke up from
bro, I'm gonna show you something. Nightish know more than Nightish probably done forgot more than some of you colored folks gonna know anything about, because the only thing y'all doing is damn that North. New York didn't have nothing for you niggas. California blessed you niggas with all of this ism, how to run the hole and all that shit.
My name is Ism. You're
green from the West.
Your name ain't nothing. Your name is a lame, bro. You probably was the person
name is a lame. Your picture is a lame.
The way you talk, bro. The way you talk, bro.
It's for the bitches, nigga. You don't have to hear.
Nigga, I've been sexually assaulting you niggas on the internet ever since Fight Club.
Wait.
Whoa. Pause, man.
Stop saying that Sweetwater milk toast ass shit.
Man, ain't no Sweetwater.
Nightish ran off. You by yourself now, nigga.
You gotta. I ain't by myself, nigga. I don't need nobody behind me, bro.
You come up here.
I don't need nobody behind you. So you need somebody behind you. I'll be behind you like Diddy did with the veil on, nigga. You just waiting on you to get booted up, bro.
What is wrong with you?
You waiting on your bitch ass.
You got a picture while he laying back on his back.
You got a sweet southern voice.
What kind of motherfucking picture is that, nigga?
Voice, bro.
Black and white
I'll
ass.
be that nigga in that veil. I'll be that nigga in that veil waiting on
A
you.
bitch supposed to
Nigga,
wear a veil when
yeah.
you get married.
Man, you
You
talking
supposed to
about,
lift the veil
man,
and kiss
you
your
got a
bride.
sweet,
What are you
soft ass
talking
voice.
about?
Ain't nobody
King
taking you
Rooster.
serious.
Don't worry about my voice.
Man,
It sounds
King
good
Rooster,
to a
nigga.
bitch,
You
nigga.
ready to
I ain't
roost up
trying
in
to knock your
your
stinking
barn,
ass.
your back door,
Whole
nigga.
ass.
You ready for me to roost up in
You
your
came
barn?
up here
I'm
with
P.
the
Diddy.
bending night.
Nigga,
Whoa,
they got
whoa,
a fresh
whoa.
Wait,
ball.
whoa, partner, whoa. Pause, man. Nah, nigga.
Rooster,
Man,
you
drop
gotta
me to
chill
the
with the
back, man. This nigga
aggressive
keeps
Diddy
saying
shit.
Sweetwater shit,
Okay,
man.
you
Whiskey
got it.
tank
Look,
ass nigga.
no, you got a soft
Get
ass
up out
voice,
of
bro.
here.
You ain't
Don't
got,
worry about
man,
my
ain't nobody
voice,
take
bitch.
you
Get up,
serious.
man. Fuck
Nigga,
you,
you was
hoe.
popping pencils in the back of the
Why
classroom,
this nigga worried
playing
about my
karate with
voice?
number
Hey,
2
where you
pencils,
find
bro.
these niggas at?
And no,
Next thing you gonna be
where we
worried about is
found
how I
you at,
look, huh?
bro. And the only thing that's saving you is the
Yeah,
internet,
man.
nigga.
These niggas is
You wasn't
weird, man.
prevalent in
You a
high
weird
school,
nigga,
nigga.
man. You a weird
You
nigga.
know,
Let me
you
check
was
my
weird in
glasses,
high
man.
school,
Let
bro.
me check my
Man,
glass.
you was
No,
weird
in
in high
high
school,
school,
bro.
nigga, I was
In
most
high
popular
school,
and best
no
dressed, nigga.
females that's coming back to the
Nigga, I'm him,
reunions is
nigga.
thinking
I don't
about
know
you,
who
bro.
you is,
You
nigga.
wasn't
You
him
just jumped
nothing.
off the porch and jumped off Nightish
Man, you
motherfucking
crazy, bro.
Johnson,
If
nigga.
anybody
Doing
know me in real
backflips.
life,
You
they'll tell
glazing
you I
ass
ain't the
nigga.
person to be
King
playing with
Rooster. You ain't no
because of my
rooster, nigga.
mindset.
You about to
Man,
get kicked out
no,
the hen
nigga.
house,
I'll
nigga.
be
Get
roosting
your
up in
bitch
your
ass out of here. Stop
asshole
saying
in
all that
prison
Sweetwater
if
ass
you get
shit.
right, nigga.
Whiskey tank,
Yeah.
nigga. If you want
I'll
to
be
cook, you want
roosting
to
up in
roast.
your
You done
asshole
found
in
the
prison,
right
nigga.
one. You a rooster
You the
about to
free
get
fish,
roasted.
nigga.
You a
You's a
rooster about to get roasted, nigga.
you the
You ain't
when the
doing nothing but
motherfuckers be
running your
tapping them
flapper
cups,
jappers,
nigga,
nigga.
you the
Get up
type of
off the
person
mic.
we listening to. The
You
first
don't know
time we
what I
hear your
do,
voice,
nigga.
bro, we playing in your asshole, putting
Don't
honey
worry
buns
about my.
on the
We
tip
playing
of
in
your
my
Yeah,
nose.
hey,
face.
yeah,
Stop.
I be putting
come on, Rooster,
putting honey buns. No,
Rooster, come on, bro.
Bro, what are we doing here, Rooster? Come on now, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, ism drop too. I ain't blame him. Rooster, bro, you gotta chill, bro. What side of
my bad, because look, the only
bro,
thing
you
I'm
being
doing
aggressive,
is
bro. Bro, as men, bro, that is violation, bro. Don't be
okay.
bro. If a man
Come
don't
on
make
back
them
up.
type of joke,
Come on
that
back
shit
up.
is too. Come on, man. If a man don't make them type of sweet joke,
My bad. But all at the same time, it was a violation with what you said, bro. I told you a certain situation was going on with a certain, and you asked me for to do a certain thing, bro. That's a violation too, bro. You
I asked you to
telling me
apologize to somebody. I asked you to apologize to somebody.
you asked me to apologize to a person that's internet stalking, bro. Actually sent me a fucking Instagram shit, knowing that I'm married to a person trying to be in my life, bro. You did that. That's a violation. That's like the nigga with the
Hey
veil
man,
not
come on,
trying to
bro.
be seen, bro. Hey man, say man. But
Rooster
Wait,
be back
you
another
saying
time.
you violated him? What did you do to violate him?
Nah, he dissed somebody. He been dissing somebody in the chat, and I asked the nigga to somebody in the chat ban him, one of the main moderators, because he and them, you know what I'm saying, he was dissing. And I tell him he apologized to them. He get back in the chat. But the thing is, he trying to make this shit sound like it's some sweet shit, bro. Like I'm not with no sweetness, bro. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
we not doing that over here, bro.
You telling
I think all this freak off stuff then just
it took a toll. It took a toll on Nightish. Not Nightish, on King Ru. Even Nightish dip, and you was defending him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I told you this shit could go, you know.
I think we finished the interview, though. I think we finished the interview.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, man. Come on, King Rooster.
nah, I'm just saying, bro. Hey man, say man. Look, this is what I'm saying. Violation is a violation on any accord or whatever. But all at the same time, bro, when a person's pressing upon somebody, but look, I'm gonna defend myself at all costs, bro, because I'm cut from a different cloth. Y'all content created, bro. I go outside. Whenever I get banned off channels or whatever, I go watch hunting channels and other things that don't got nothing to do with niggardry, bro. So when you telling me to submit to some shit when somebody was trying to do some deviant shit, really? And Chaz, you on my Instagram, bro, and I don't be seeing you nothing because some kind of way you disappeared on them. But I'm saying, bro, I know what it is. I can see shit because I go outside, bro.
Vic,
I go
rewind
outside,
that.
bro.
Hold on, rewind that. What
It
happened
ain't
now?
got nothing to do with you though.
I ain't gonna
No,
hold you,
look.
Vic. I ain't gonna hold you, Vic. I might be a content creator, but I got more activities and more motion outside than you. So I don't even know what the fuck you talking
Nah,
about.
it ain't about that me. We ain't gonna do no comparison because all that time I see shit every day. I actually work in jobs where I see dead people every day, so I don't be giving a damn about none of that.
I
So
thought you was a truck driver. I thought you drive trucks.
man, I do multiple things. I do anything that's gonna put meals on the table for my family, bro.
Nah, don't
I
say that.
ain't.
Don't say that.
Yeah, so I don't get into that. All that you done see me on StreamYard, and I done show y'all where I was working in the graveyard, bro. So I don't get into all that right there. But I just protect myself because there's a lot of people, bro. If I showed y'all who been sending me like friend requests on different shit, when I actually work with people that can actually see who really who's who. If I was to tap into my folks and show y'all who on the internet due to IP addresses and all that shit, bro, I know all this shit. I just don't get into it because I don't make no money off of YouTube. Even since Fight Club and everything. If somebody was coming to me in a certain type of way talking all this shit, I can actually show who is who, their location, their house, and all that shit. I can do that because of that shit. My people work in this shit. So I don't be worried about it. That's why I get on here and I talk how I talk and all that. All of you niggas can be exposed. All, not niggas. I'm just saying, not saying the male
Shit, if
species
you
of human.
expose me, you better be the
No, no,
military
I'm not
forces.
gonna do no shit like that because it don't matter. I just had an incident with a actual police officer from my space, and another police officer had to tell her, "Hey, slow down. That's him right there. Leave him alone." And the face of shame. This heifer gonna say, "You might as well pull out your phone." I was stopping. I was just basically stopping them from getting on kids about riding four wheelers. It was two little females that was riding a four wheeler through the block. I said, no, we ain't gonna do our people like that. And then this new female chick that they hired on the police force was trying to assert her dominance on them kids. Hey, y'all got a license and everything. I said, no, we ain't gonna do our people like that. I'm standing on my property. And the kids was on my property. And don't you know what this heifer gonna tell me? You can shut your mouth, or is it gonna be something bigger than what it's supposed to be? I said, you finna get yourself in something bigger than what it's supposed to be because I'm where I'm supposed to be at. I'm over 7 feet away from it, and I'm experiencing what you're doing to these kids. What you can properly do is watch them kids ride that ATV to their house, and you can leave them alone because your broke black ass ain't never had that shit, and you just upset that them kids get able to ride that shit. Man, ain't nobody on that shit. I got real power. I got real significance in real life. And boy, you better ask certain content creators what I can do in these spaces. If I was to put certain people on these spaces to watch these channels, bruh, some of y'all kids, CPS be getting them. If some of the shit that y'all do, like even in the back chat, bro, they got access. Y'all be talking about AI programming and all that shit. All this shit is an open platform, especially when you get on if you get on StreamYard. The reason why my microphone don't work on StreamYard because it's of some people that has been watching what I've been saying outside of this space. They've been watching what I can't even really fly on like United States Airlines, even though I got credentials. I can't I can't really fly nowhere because of certain things that I say on y'all channels, bro. Know what it does? It puts me in the algorithm. This is a person need to be watched because I'm a free thinker. I don't think like y'all. I don't
That's
think
what.
like y'all. I'm not a control component in the world or the United States. Bro, y'all crazy. And I got people that'll put y'all in y'all goddamn place. That's real life. They'll put me in my
93.
place.
King Rooster, we don't understand what you were saying. I was about to review this one video. But I think I'm about to wrap this up, and I got some production to finish. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're gonna do, Rooster. You got any last words before you get on up out here? All right, you don't. All right, King Rooster. We'll see you next show. Big dog. That shit was intense, bro. I think I can't rock after this shit. That shit was. I don't know, man. I'm tired as fuck, man. Goddamn, Rooster. Any last words before we get on up out of here, man?
I'm gonna leave the last words with Rooster. I think he said enough for all of us.
Yeah, my God.
Salute to everybody in the chat.
You know, party in the weekend. Ain't got no motherfucking time. Party on the weekend.
Doctor.
Club going up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up. Nobody flipping packs now. I just did 3 in a row. Them shows is back to back to back now. Put the world on a sound. You know, party in the weekend. Ain't got no motherfucking time. Party on the weekend.
Doctor.
Club going up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up.
Gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Whoa, whoa. Before you know it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa.
What the hell? What the hell?
Up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Whoa, whoa. Before you know it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered. Somebody got murdered.
Real bad man.